All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic evening. NBA basketball, 9 seed versus 8 seed, Charlotte Hornets versus Orlando Magic. Winner takes on the Detroit Pistons. Going to give you guys the play-by-play for tonight's game here. LaMelo Ball has the top of the key here, working against Wendell Carter Jr. Goes to his right, driving inside mid-range jump shot for LaMelo. Is off the mark. Brandon Miller tries to grab the rebound. There's going to be a foul called underneath. It's going to stay here with the Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets are coming into this game as a 2.5-point favorite on the road here. Pistons fans, let me know in the chat who you guys would rather face, either the Orlando Magic or the Charlotte Hornets. Both teams looking to take on the Detroit Pistons. Winner advances. The loser goes home. Miles Bridges inbounds here to Diabate one-on-one against Wendell Carter. It's going to be an offensive foul called away from the basketball. It's going to be a turnover. Magic basketball back the other way here. Never done a play-by-play stream where the Pistons aren't involved, but I figured we'd do one tonight kind of as a preview show to face the Pistons on Sunday. Suggs has it, finds Paolo at the top of the key, over to Desmond Bane. Bane thought about a three. Back over to Paolo, one-on-one against Miles Bridges. Paolo drives inside, mid-range jump shot for Paolo is good. 2-0 basketball game. Magic take a 2-0 lead here. 11 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Knipple has it, top of the key, swings it off to Brandon Miller. Miller drives inside against Franz Wagner. Back outside to Miles Bridges. Bridges fires for three. That's off the mark. It's going to be chased down here by the Magic. Looks like it was going to be last touched out of bounds by the Magic. It's going to stay here with the with the Charlotte Hornets. Magic 2, Hornets 0. Appreciate you guys all stopping into the stream. Winner is the number 8 overall seed and will take on the Detroit Pistons, man. Both teams could be a very good matchup for the Pistons on Sunday. First game is going to be 6:30 Eastern time. Miles Bridges backdoor fine inside for the slam pass from LaMelo Ball. 2-2 basketball game. Suggs has it, top of the key here, working against LaMelo. Off to Paolo Banchero, bothered by Miles Bridges. Finds Franz Wagner. Wagner drives inside, kick it back out to Bane. He fires for three. That's off the mark, boarded by Diabate. Over to Brandon Miller. Miller in transition finds Knipple. Knipple on the left wing here, working down low. Off glass is no good, boarded by Desmond Bane. Bane has it, crosses half court here, working against Knipple, drives inside. Bane has it, blocked by Brandon Miller. They want a goaltend. I think they're going to get it. So it's going to be a basket called for the Orlando Magic. It's going to be Brandon Miller that is going to get the goaltend on that one. Appreciate you guys all stopping into the stream. Like and subscribe if you guys are new, man. Welcome to the action. 10-12 left to play here in the first quarter here. LaMelo Ball has it, working against Jalen Suggs. At the top of the key, off to Brandon Miller. Miller has it. Diabate sets the screen. Miller goes to his right. Mid-range three-point jump shot is good for Brandon Miller. 5-4 basketball game. Hornets take a 1-point lead. Desmond Bane has it on the right wing here, bothered by Miles Bridges. Over to Paolo Banchero. Banchero working down low inside, drives to the rim. Shot off the window is good. Good take from Paolo Banchero. What's going on, Super Morty? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. 9:40 left to go in the first quarter here. Miles Bridges has it, trying to back down Desmond Bane. One-on-one. Kick it back outside of Brandon Miller. Miller bothered by Franz Wagner. Diabate sets the screen. Miller rolls off it. Finds Diabate down low here. Blocked by Paolo Banchero. Up to Jalen Suggs. Crosses half court here for the Orlando Magic. One-on-one against Knipple. Suggs working down low inside. Mid-range jump shot for Jalen Suggs is pure. 8-5 basketball game. Magic take a 3-point lead. 9:10 left to go in the first quarter. Bridges has on the right wing, fires a three. That's off the mark, boarded by Franz Wagner. Wagner up to Jalen Suggs, crosses half court, working against LaMelo Ball on the right wing here. Out to Franz. Franz now has it. He drives inside. Shot off the window is good. Magic take a 10-5 lead here as we head into the first commercial break of the live stream, man. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Welcome to the show, folks. Surprise, surprise. Love to see it. What's going on, Super Mario? Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup here. Winner's going to take on the Detroit Pistons for the NBA playoffs. Cannot wait for that. It's going to be fantastic. Hopefully get a close down to the wire game. And, yeah, definitely for sure, man. So we got a commercial break coming up here. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. The Magic, we're a 2.5-point underdog heading into this one. The Magic and the Hornets. The Hornets beat the Miami Heat a couple days ago to advance into this game, and then the Magic lost to the 76ers. And you got the 8 versus 9 seed going at it, and the winner gets the 8 seed that will take on the Pistons. First game is going to be on Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's going on, Derek? How we doing? Welcome to the show. Let me know if you guys, who do you think is going to win this game? Magic or Hornets? What's going on, Carsy Matt? Hopefully you're having a fantastic night. Appreciate you guys all stopping into the live stream tonight. Couple of big-time plays in this one for the Magic. Paolo Banchero has been struggling as of late here. He's obviously the franchise player. It's crazy because he signed a ginormous max contract extension. It was this offseason, the year before that, and he's been struggling so far late in crunch time situations. So the Magic are going to heavily rely on him tonight, and we're going to see if he can answer the bell tonight and get his team into the playoffs to take on the Pistons on Sunday night, guys. So yeah, that's going to be a 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tip-off, so hopefully you guys can make. I'll be covering every single Pistons play-by-play live stream, and it's going to be fantastic. First game is Sunday. We're going to play the winner of the Hornets versus the Magic, and appreciate you guys all tuning into the show, man. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Cade's eligible for the 65-game World, basically a couple days ago. Was it yesterday? Luka Doncic and Cade are now eligible for the awards. They actually made that rare exception because they played 64 games. They're going to be playing for the awards, which is pretty cool as well. So, not too shabby, man. I hope Charlotte wins, but the Magic may prevail. Yeah, honestly, I think it's the Pistons have swept the Hornets this regular season. The Magic took care of business against the Pistons a couple weeks ago. But again, they do have size, three-point shooting with Franz, Paolo, and Bane. But again, with the Charlotte Hornets, there's more bad blood between the Pistons as well with, Bridges and Diabate, and LaMelo was kind of japping a couple nights ago when we faced off against the Hornets as well, though. So, what's going on? 1 Point, how you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Charlotte is a fun team to watch. Yeah, definitely. It's going to be interesting to see how this progresses over this game or so. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. I've never done a play-by-play stream that isn't Pistons related. I want to kind of broaden my horizons because hopefully the Pistons can make it to the NBA Finals, but if they don't, we're probably going to be covering the Western Conference Finals and Eastern Conference Finals late in the postseason as well. So, appreciate you guys stopping in. Tigers are also playing right now against the Red Sox. The first pitch was, I think, about a half hour ago, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. So, trying to stay kind of neutral but kind of optimistic during this broadcast because, again, we got two teams that the Pistons are trying to obviously compete against, and we don't know who the winner of that's going to be until a couple hours from now. So, appreciate you guys stopping in. 10-5 basketball game. Magic up by 5. Franz Wagner trying to get back in the swing of things. He's missed a lot of this season due to that injury, but he's been playing pretty well, ever since he got back from that. So we'll see if the Magic can rely on that in this game. Back from commercial break here. LaMelo Ball has it, top of the key here. Switches off to Miles Bridges. Brandon Miller fires for 3. They're going to call an offensive foul, though, away from the basketball. It's going to be a turnover, and the Magic are going to get it back here. What's going on? Bush, how we doing? Yeah, that was a crazy walk-off win for the Tigers the other day. That was sick. 8:40 left to go here in the first quarter here. Jalen Suggs has it, finds Paolo Banchero over to Mr. Franz Wagner. Wagner has on the left wing here over to Paolo. Paolo mid-range jump shot is off the mark. It's going to be boarded by Brandon Miller. Miller has it, crosses half court, working against Jalen Suggs, off to Con Knipple, tries a deep 3 that's off the mark, boarded by Desmond Bane. Bane has it, crosses half court here for the Orlando Magic, outside to Paolo Banchero, finds Wendell Carter, down low to Franz Wagner. Wagner, spin move inside here, it's going to be missed, but there's going to be a follow-up dunk by Carter. He slams it down, 12-5 basketball game. 8:05 left to go in the first quarter here. Brandon Miller has on the right wing here. Good defense from Carter. It's going to be a turnover. Forces a turnover off Brandon Miller, and it's going to be Magic basketball. Back the other way here. Again, the Charlotte Hornets were the favorite heading into this game. They're about a 2.5-point favorite heading into this one. So we're going to see if that shapes up here down the stretch as well. So the Magic are going to get it back here. Pushing the tempo back the other way. Jalen Suggs has it. One-on-one against LaMelo Ball. Paolo sets the screen. Suggs rolls off it. Kick it back out to Paolo. Thought about a 3. Working down low now. Drives inside. Underneath to Carter for the slam. 14-5 basketball game. 7:45 left to go in the first quarter here. It's going to be a stoppage in play. They're going to get a foul away from the basketball against the Magic. They're going to call it on Desmond Bane. So it's going to be Hornets basketball out of bounds here. Yeah, obviously, whoever the Pistons end up facing, it's going to be a very short rest because they have a day off tomorrow. They got to get ready for the first game Sunday night, Little Caesars Arena in the Motor City. Concanippal and Diabate check out for the Hornets. So James steps in on the floor here for the Charlotte Hornets, as well as Ryan Kalkbrenner. 14-5 basketball game. Kalkbrenner has it top of the key over to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo drives inside, kick it back out to James. James bothered by Desmond Bane. Driving in the paint, kick it back out to Bridges. Bridges drives inside here. Right-handed layup is good from Miles Bridges. 14-7 basketball game. Magic up by 7. Let me know who you guys think is going to win this game, Magic or Hornets. 7:23 left to go. Desmond Bane has it. Inside here, floaters off the mark. It's going to be boarded by James. Up the floor here to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo has it. Takes a deep three the other way. It's off the mark, boarded by Jalen Suggs. Suggs has it. Crosses half court here over to Paolo Banchero. Banchero has it on the right wing. Bothered by Miles Bridges one-on-one down low here. Paolo has it. Working down low inside. Back outside of Jalen Suggs. Suggs has it on the right wing here. He fires for 3. That's off the mark, boarded by Brandon Miller. Miller has it, crosses half court here over to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball drives inside, back out to Charlotte. Charlotte has it. Miller fires now for 3. That's good. Big time shot for Brandon Miller. 6:40 left to go here in the first quarter here. Appreciate you guys all stopping into the stream. 6:35 left to play in the first quarter here. Magic have it on the left wing here. It goes Paolo. Paolo has it. Step back 3 for Paolo Banchero on the way is off the mark. Boarded by LaMelo Ball. What's going on, Frank? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. 6:23 left to go in the first quarter. LaMelo Ball drives inside. Layup is off the mark. It's going to be rebounded by the Hornets, and it goes out to Suggs. Back the other way here. Kind of a weird deflection that was. Step back 2 is good for Jalen Suggs. A long 2-pointer for Jalen Suggs. It's a 16-10 basketball game. 6:02 left to play in the first quarter here. What's going on, C-Man? Appreciate you stopping in. 5:57 left to go in the first quarter. Charlotte with a couple turnovers so far to start this game. That's led to a couple second chance points for the Magic. LaMelo Ball has it, working against Jalen Suggs. Takes a deep 3. That's off the mark, boarded by Desmond Bane. Bane has it over to Paolo Banchero on the left wing, working down low against Miles Bridges. Outside to Carter. Carter takes a wide open 3, and he knocks it down. Big time shot for the Magic, 19-10 basketball game. 5:20 left to play in the first quarter. LaMelo Ball has it on the right wing here, trying to square up against Paolo. LaMelo drives inside the paint, kick it back out to Brandon Miller. He tries a corner 3 on the left wing. That's off the mark, boarded by the Magic. Up to Paolo Banchero. Banchero has it on the left wing here, working against Miles Bridges one-on-one. Paolo has it, drives inside the paint here. Right-handed layup is off the mark. He kicks it back outside, though, to Carter for 3, and Carter knocks it down. Big-time shot for Wendell Carter, 22-10 basketball game. Wendell Carter has been a man on a mission to start this first quarter for the Orlando Magic. LaMelo Ball has it. They're going to call a foul away from the basketball. It's going to be Charlotte Hornets ball out of bounds here. Whenever I hear Brandon Miller's name, it makes me remember that former Sacramento King, Brad Miller. Oh, yeah, for sure. If you guys are new to the stream, do me a favor, like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys will stop in. Try to test the water shit, kind of get a feel for stuff that isn't really Pistons related, but kind of is Pistons related, because we do face the winner of this game on Sunday, though. So kind of a test, feel it out stream here, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, I'll never do this again. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. 4:52 left to play in the first quarter here. It's going to be Charlotte basketball out of bounds here. Hornets are down by 12, struggling in the first quarter. A couple big-time threes have been made from the Magic so far. Kobe White checks into the game here for the Hornets, as well as Grant Williams. Hornets are down 12. They're going to have to make a little bit of a comeback here in this one. 4:52 left to play in the first quarter. Appreciate you guys will stopping in. Goga checks in here for the Orlando Magic, as well as Black for the Magic. Kalkbrenner has it, finds Brandon Miller. Miller working down low inside against Jalen Suggs. Caught in a bind here, so kick it back out to James. Cross-court pass to Grant Williams. They're going to call a travel, though, away from the basketball. It's going to be 4:36 left to play in the first quarter. Magic are up by 12 over the Hornets. It's going to be Magic basketball back the other way. We're going to see how the Magic respond here. Magic only have one turnover in this game so far. Jalen Suggs has it, top of the key here. Paolo sets the screen. Magic roll off it. Paolo gets it back here on the right wing over to Black. Black driving down low inside, trying to get it over to Paolo. Paolo bothered by Grant Williams down low inside. Turnaround jump shot is good for Paolo Banchero. 14-point basketball game. Magic up by 14 on a 10-0 run here for the Orlando Magic. Kobe White has it, working against Black at the top of the key here. Again, winner takes on the Detroit Pistons on Sunday. Kobe has it on the left wing here, bothered by the Orlando Magic. Kalkbrenner sets the screen, cross-court pass to James. James working on the left wing here, back outside to Miller. Miller has it. It's going to be pinballed up in the air. It's going to be coming down from the Magic. Goes out of bounds, though. It's going to be a shot clock violation, I believe. So it's going to be Magic basketball regardless. Out of bounds here. Nice defense from De Silva by the Magic. 3:53 left to go in the first quarter. Magic 24, Hornets 10. Looking really good so far for the Orlando Magic in this one. Again, they were the underdog, believe it or not, on their home floor in a do-or-die situation. Winner goes on, loser goes home. 3:53 left to play in the first quarter. 10-point leads can evaporate in less than a minute, 100%. All right. Appreciate you guys will stop in and like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Paolo Banchero, catch and shoot 3 at the top of the key is good. Paolo delivers. It's a 17-point lead for the Orlando Magic. They're going to take a timeout, and we're going to go back to another commercial break, man. So 2 quick timeouts by the Hornets. The Orlando Magic faithful is on their feet, standing up with authority, man. Good stuff, man. Magic's Wendell Carter Jr. is 4 for 4 from the field thus far. Yeah, he's on fire, man. They're on a 13-0 scoring run by the Orlando Magic. So they're going to see how the Hornets respond here. And again, this is a winner-go-home situation. So we're going to see how they respond. Excited for the NHL playoffs tomorrow. Arsenal in the Premier League and the Toronto Raptors. Nice. Yeah, I wish the Red Wings made the playoffs, but they fell flat on their face in the months of March and April. So, definitely something to kind of look out for. But yeah, I've been putting a lot of time and effort, guys, into this Game 1 on Sunday. They're going to have trivia questions at the halftime. I got like this playoff intro. It's going to be like a compilation of my best calls throughout the season. We're going to air that about 5 minutes before the actual game starts. And it should be fantastic, man. So, appreciate you guys all stopping into the live stream. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. We're going to take a quick break, guys, and we will be back once we hit back from the commercial break. Let me know if you guys are here in the chat. Let me know who's here, what's going on. Can you imagine all the Detroit and Michigan teams as champions? That'd be crazy. Yeah, I mean, the Michigan Wolverines won it in basketball. You know, it's crazy because the first title Michigan won was in '89. The first Pistons title was in '89, the same year. So we'll see if that ends up being the case. Magic 27, Hornets 10. Hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. Welcome to the show, folks. In a commercial break right now. You guys like my new backdrop that I got? Different court for the playoffs. A little bit more intense. Yeah, Tigers won a close one and a walk-off win the other day. That was a crazy game. That was like in 2 rain delays. That was like over a 5-hour baseball game. That was nuts. They're on Apple TV right now against the Red Sox. Apple TV sucks. It's like nobody buys Apple TV. Kind of frustrating, but what are you going to do, man? Yeah, so I mean, the Pistons, again, whoever they end up facing, I mean, right now, the heavy favorite looks like the Magic. They're up by 17 in the first quarter right now on a 13-0 run. But the Hornets could come back here. Again, we swept the Hornets in the regular season. The Magic, you know, we got 2 out of 3 against them in the regular season. So, Magic, I think, are way more physical and more size. The Hornets, I think, are more 3-point dependent than the Magic are. So, whoever it ends up being, it should be a pretty good playoff series. We're going to be doing every single game from start to finish, man. So, Live by the three, die by the three. Yeah, 100%. Hornets are one of the best three-point shooting teams this season. They got the two most made three-point shooters in the NBA this year with LaMelo and Knipple. 27-10 basketball game. 5 turnovers in this game so far. We're going to see if the Hornets can get back on their feet right here. It's Hornets basketball back the other way here. Kobe White has it, working against Black, one-on-one. Crosses half court here. Who's going to take on the Detroit Pistons on Sunday? Grant Williams has it, top of the key here, working against Paolo Banchero, trying to get it to Knipple. He's still bothered by Paolo. Over to Kobe White. He catches it, drives inside here. Right-handed layup is blocked by Goga. It's going to be out of bounds. Good defense from the Magic. Hornets basketball out of bounds. 27-10 basketball game. Hornets are down by 17 here. We're going to see who the Pistons are going to be facing as the 8th seed in the first round of the NBA playoffs in the Eastern Conference. Brandon Miller takes a long 2 to beat the shot clock. It's off the mark. It's going to be a foul called underneath against the Hornets. So it's going to be Hornets basketball. Diabate put up that shot as well. All right, 27-10 basketball game here. Magic up by 17. 3:17 left to go in the first quarter here. Hornets with a fresh shot clock. Kobe White has it out of bounds here, looking to get it into Diabate. Nearly lost it. Gets it back, though. Diabate finds Kobe White. Kobe White made incredible shots against the Heat a couple nights ago. Kobe White drives inside. Shot is off the mark, boarded by Goga. Over to De Silva. Up the floor here to Black. Black has it. Cross-court pass to Paolo. Paolo resets over to Jalen Suggs, bothered by Knipple. Down low inside here. Paolo has it on the right wing here, looking to operate. Back outside to Black. Black takes a deep 3 at the top of the key. It's off the mark, boarded by the Hornets. Hornets get it back here over to Kobe White. Kobe White crosses half court here, working against the Magic one-on-one here. Kobe White has it on the right wing here, working down low inside to Diabate. Cross-court pass to James. He fires from deep for 3. He knocks it down. Big-time shot for James. 27-13 basketball game. Winner gets the Pistons in the first round. 27-13. Jalen Suggs has it. Top of the key. Goga trying to help him out with the screen. Over to Goga now on the left wing. Switches back over to Paolo. Paolo thought about a 3. Drives inside to the paint. Draws the foul. Count the bucket. And 1 for Paolo Banchero. He's going to go to the free throw line. 29-13 basketball game. 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Who are the starters from Michigan back in '89? My mind says Robinson, Roy. Yeah, I'd have to look that one up, James. I couldn't tell you. I'm a Michigan State guy. But, yeah, credit to Michigan. They were dominant this year in basketball as well. 29-13 basketball game. Magic 29, Hornets 13. Appreciate you stopping in, James. Paolo, free throw on the way is good. 30-13 basketball game. C-Man says Rice, Mills, and Tarpley. There you go. 30-13, Magic up by 17. 2:05 left to go in the first quarter. Top of the key is Diabate. Diabate has it. Back over to Kobe White. They're going to call an offensive foul against the Hornets, I believe against Grant Williams, and it's going to be Magic basketball back the other way here. Diabate, Knipple, Williams, White, and James on the floor for the Hornets. Paolo, Wagner, De Silva, Goga, and Black on the floor here for the Orlando Magic. Go green, go white. Appreciate you stopping in, James. 30-13 basketball game here. Magic up by 17 over the Hornets. Winner takes on the Detroit Pistons on Sunday night. I'll be doing every single Pistons play-by-play live stream, guys, for you guys. Cannot wait for that. It's going to be electric all the way until the NBA Finals. Hopefully, we'll see if they can make it that far. 1:57 left to go in the first quarter. There's going to be a little bit of a situation on the sidelines here. Hornets head coach is upset with the referees so far in this game. Family alumni in both schools, so I have the Swiss neutral. There you go, Frank. 30-13, like the house divided flag or the t-shirts that you can get. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. De Silva has it, drives inside here, lays it up and in. Big time shot for De Silva. 32-13 basketball game. 1:47 left to go in the first quarter. Kobe White has it on the right wing here. Drives inside, kick it back out to Grant Williams from the corner. Bothered by Franz Wagner. Over to James. Cross-court pass to Kobe White. He's going to get called for the foul against De Silva. It's going to be Hornets basketball out of bounds here. Magic go up by 19 points in the first quarter here. Again, the Hornets were a 2.5-point favorite heading into this basketball game, and it's been Magic all through and through in the first quarter so far. Hornets have got to play with more resiliency if they want to win this game. Kobe White's going to go to the free throw line. Kobe White, free throw on the way here, is up and in. 32-14 basketball game. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Desmond Bane checks back into the game here for the Orlando Magic. Appreciate you guys will stop in and like and subscribe if you guys are new to the stream. Kobe White at the free throw line. Kobe White has it. Free throw on the way is good. Back to a 17-point game. Hornets are going to have to make a couple stops and try and knock down some threes here. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Black has it over to Goga, top of the key, fires off to Franz Wagner. Wagner down low here, inside, layup is good. 34-15 basketball game. Kane put that one up and in for the Magic. Knipple has on the left wing here, bothered by Kane, draws the foul, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Misses the shot, so he's got two free throws on the way for Con Knipple. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in terms of the Rookie of the Year winner, if it's going to be Con Knipple or Cooper Flagg of the Dallas Mavericks. JB Bickerstaff won the NBA Coach of the Year award announced by the coaches. It's weird. They have a Coach of the Year award selected by the coaches, and then they have a Coach of the Year award selected by, like, the national media. It's very stupid how it works. Knipple misses the first free throw. 34-15 basketball game. Hornets make a couple substitutions on the floor here. Green steps on the floor for the Charlotte Hornets. Con Knipple struggled against the Miami Heat. He only had 6 points in that one. He was 0 for 6 from 3. He knocks down the free throw, though. Back to an 18-point game. 34-16 basketball game. Magic up by 18. Magic have it, top of the key here. Goga sets the screen. Franz rolls off it, back over to Goga. Goga has it, trying to get it to Black. Black fires down low to Goga, working against Brandon Miller. Puts up a layup and good. Count the bucket and the foul for Goga. 36-16 basketball game. Magic up by 20 in the first quarter. Yeah, it's weird how sometimes they judge the award based on regular season performance. Sometimes they mix in playoff performance, but the NFL, I think a lot of the times they'll do just regular season. You wonder if that comes into bias or not for the NBA postseason or not. It should be an overall award from start to finish, including playoffs, but it's kind of weird how they work it out there. Goga knocks down the free throw. 37-16 basketball game. Hornets down by 21 points in the first quarter. 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter here. Bridges has it, working against Franz Wagner at the top of the key here, one-on-one. Bridges looking to operate in the offense. 10 seconds on the shot clock, over to Kobe White. Bridges sets the screen. Kobe White rolls off it, down low inside here. Kobe White nearly lost it, gets it back out to Bridges. Bridges got to get a shot off here. Takes a crazy three, is off the mark. It's going to be boarded by the Magic. Magic have it. Franz Wagner running the show here. Cross court. Looking to set up the offense. About a 4-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. What's up, J-Moke? 16 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Franz Wagner over to Goga. Top of the key. Working against Brandon Miller. Over to Bane. Bane has it over to Franz Wagner. Takes a deep three. That's off the mark. It's going to be boarded by Kane. Kane puts up a crazy shot and he draws the foul. Kane's going to go to the free throw line here for the Orlando Magic to try and give the Magic a 23-point lead in the first quarter. Absolutely insane right there. This is a do-or-die, basically playoff game, and the Hornets have completely collapsed in the first quarter. It has all been Orlando so far in this game. Yeah, I think the Miami Heat, this would have been a better matchup for the Miami Heat, but yeah, LaMelo Ball, again, he grabbed Bam Adebayo's ankle a couple days ago, and it could be karma backfiring for the Hornets right here. Kane at the free throw line. Free throw on the way for Kane is off the mark. Back to the Magic. Second free throw on the way coming up for Kane to try and give him a 22-point lead. All right, 2 seconds left to play in the first quarter. If you guys are new to the stream, like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Again, winner takes on the Detroit Pistons on Sunday for Game 1. Kane, free throw on the way is good. 38-16 basketball game. Hornets Back the other way here. Brandon Miller has it. Tries to take a deep half-court three. It's off the mark, and we're going to the second quarter for another commercial break. And the Magic have dominated this game through and through from the first quarter all the way until the end of the first here. Absolutely insane, man. We're going to go to a commercial break here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. What's going on? Colin, how we doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, we decided to change the playoff court backgrounds. It's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, I've got a couple tricks up my sleeve, guys. I'm not going to reveal them just yet. You're going to get them on Sunday, though. It's going to be, I think, hopefully entertaining for you guys. We're going to have some transitions, some added features we're going to add into the show on Sunday. We're going to have trivia at halftime, and we're putting together like a hype reel. It's going to be like my best calls throughout the regular season. So I'm going to post a short version of it tomorrow night, like around 6:30 Eastern, like 24 hours before the first game of the Pistons playoffs, and then we're going to be having like a countdown, like right when the stream starts, 6:30 Eastern on Sunday night. So, looking forward to it. The old seat layout when I was a kid from behind the arena in the 90s, LA Sports Arena. There you go, man. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a way more competitive basketball game, and the Magic have just been dominating from start to finish. Take a look at the box score here. Paolo's got 12 points already in the first quarter. Leading scorer is Brandon Miller. He's got 6. And the Magic have made some big-time threes here. They shot, Wendell Carter made some big threes. 10 points. Paolo's got 12. And they have just completely dominated the Charlotte Hornets starting 5 so far. Up by 22 points. What's going on, J-Moke? Yeah, looking forward to the game on Sunday, guys. And hopefully, like I said, Pistons in the NBA Finals would be amazing. But at the same time, though, if they don't make it there, we'll probably do some coverage of the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals, whoever that ends up being, if the Pistons aren't there. But again, we kind of get a feel for tonight of who the Pistons' potential first-round matchup could be against. And it looks like right now it's going to be the Orlando Magic, unless the Hornets pull off one of the greatest comebacks of all time. So we're going to see here. Kind of wish Charlotte won because I wanted to give them the first-round fade. Hope Charlotte comes back. Pistons Hornets going to get us ready for Boston. Magic going to get us more ready for Cleveland. That's a good point, C-Man. I think the Magic, Paolo, Franz, and Desmond Bane are their big three. A lot of size for the Pistons, but again, I think we do match up well with Tobias, Jalen Duren, Asar Thompson, Cade, and Duncan as our starting 5. It's going to be interesting to see what J.B. Bickerstaff does on Sunday, if he's going to play more of Karis LeVert or Kevin Huerter, if you're going to ever see like Marcus Sasser or Paul Reed step on the floor in the playoff series or not. But yeah, I want to give you guys kind of a preview to kind of what you're going to expect on Sunday, and hopefully it can be more of an entertaining basketball game. I mean, I did not expect the Magic to be up by 22 after the first quarter. It's been dominant so far from Orlando, but that's the gamble you take. You really don't know what kind of game you're going to get until you go live. We've had close games in the past where we should have blown out the other team, and we've had games where like we got destroyed when we thought we should have won. So it really is up for grabs here. 38-16 basketball game. LaMelo Ball has it back from commercial break here. Hornets have got to start making some threes. Knipple has it on the right wing, bothered by Kane. They're going to call an offensive foul against the Charlotte Hornets. Another turnover from the Charlotte Hornets team. 38-16 basketball game. Hornets have used already 2 timeouts. Magic still have all their timeouts here. All right, so Black has it, top of the key here, working against LaMelo Ball one-on-one, goes to his right, outside to Goga. Goga has it, finds Franz Wagner, bothered by Knipple, off to Desmond Bane. Bane drives inside here, down low to Goga. Goga inside here, nearly lost it, back out to Kane. Kane has to put up a shot. It's blocked by Bridges. Now they're going to call a late foul on Miles Bridges, and Kane's going to go to the free throw line. Hornets were a 2.5-point favorite, by the way, heading into this game. Game is played 48 minutes. Yeah, I agree. But, like, when you're down 22 points in the first quarter, that is a tough thing to come back from. Kane trying to make it 23. He does. 39-16 basketball game. Magic up by 23. 11:27 left to go here in the second quarter. Winner takes on the Detroit Pistons on Sunday. Kane knocks down both free throws. It is a 24-point lead for the Orlando Magic. 11:24 left to play in the first half here. Hornets top of the key, working against Black. It's going to be a foul away from the basketball. Tons of fouls committed away from the basketball in the first half so far. ESPN and other mainstream NBA media outlets were counting out the Magic tonight. Yeah, I mean, the Magic, listen, like, 1 versus 8, if it ends up being the Magic, where there's a really good chance it's going to be based on how this game's shaping up so far, I think it's going to be a good series. I think the Magic, games 1 and 2 should be interesting for LCA. I think the Pistons will get both of them. We might go to game 5. The Magic might get one in game 3 or 4, but we'll see. LaMelo has it over to Knipple. Knipple drives inside. Floater is good for Knipple. 40-18 basketball game. Magic up by 22. 11 minutes left to play here in the first half. Goga has it top of the key here, working against Kalkbrenner. Over to Desmond Bane. Fires off to Black. Black driving outside here to Bane. Bane thought about a 3. Finds Kane. Kane is going to get called for the foul. For the travel, It's going to be Magic or Hornets basketball. Cannot talk tonight. Getting beginning of the year Hornets tonight. Yeah, 100%. And again, I think playoff experience comes in big for depth in the postseason. And Hornets are struggling right now. 40-18 basketball game. Knipple fires for 3. He knocks it down. Big time 3 for Knipple, trying to get some momentum back into this game. Like I said, they're going to have to make a couple threes and make a couple stops if they want to try and get back in this game. Magic 40, Hornets 21. Franz has it, top of the key here, working against Knipple, over to Desmond Bane. Bane misses a shot. It's going to be boarded by the Magic. They're going to call a foul away from the basketball against the Hornets. It's going to stay here with the Magic. 40-21 basketball game. Hornets are 36% from 3 right now. Brandon Miller's got 2 threes, and James has 1, and Knipple's got the other one. Magic are 38% right now. 40-21 basketball game. 10:17 left to play in the first half. Black inbounds here to Franz Wagner on the right wing here, trying to square up against Knipple. Backs him down on the right block here. Turnaround shot for Franz is good. Count the bucket and the foul for Franz Wagner, and 1. He's going to go back to the free throw line. 42-21 basketball game. Franz Wagner back at the free throw line. It has been all Orlando in this game, man. A 21-point deficit for the Hornets in the second quarter. I'm disappointed. I cannot believe the Hornets are playing this bad right now. 43-21. I'm not sure if it's a combination between both. Like the Hornets are just playing bad or the Magic are just playing better than the Hornets right now. I think it's a combination of both. 10:03 left to play in the first half here. LaMelo Ball has on the left wing here. Back inside of Miles Bridges. Cross-court pass to Knipple. Outside here for Green. Green takes a 3. It's off the mark. Boarded by Franz Wagner. Wagner has it on the right wing here, bothered by Miles Bridges. Wagner drives inside. Layup is off the mark. They're going to call an offensive foul against Franz Wagner. Bridges takes the charge, and it's going to be Charlotte back the other way. The Hornets are going to try and get this back down to like a 13 or a 14-point deficit. That's their goal right now before the half. And it's not looking good for Charlotte right now. Not looking good right now. So it's going to be a charge against the Magic. I think we're going to go to a commercial break timeout here. They actually might challenge this here to see if it was an offensive foul or not. So we're going to go to a commercial break as the Orlando Magic take their first timeout of the game. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think the Pistons, optimistic and realistic at the same time. If I had to put what would be success and what would be failure. Absolute failure is if we lose in the first round. If we go to game 7 against Cleveland, whoever wins the Cleveland series, in the second round, we go toe-to-toe with them, maybe, but it'd also be kind of disappointing considering we got the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference this year. But at the same time, I think if Isaiah Stewart is healthy last year, I think it's a different situation. But yeah, Magic up by 22. It's not looking good for the Hornets right now. Yeah, the Hawks actually might upset the Cavs. I think the Hawks are playing the Knicks, my bad. Yeah, the Hawks are playing the Knicks and the who are the Cavs playing? Cavs are playing. Why am I drawing a blank? The Raptors. Cavs are playing the Raptors. Yeah, so Toronto and Cleveland, I think, is going to be a good series. The Knicks and the the Knicks and the Hawks are playing, best of 7 in the first round. So the Pistons are going to get the winner of the Raptors and the Cavs if they get by the Magic in the first round, which should be interesting. Yeah, Cavs play Toronto. All good, man. 43-21 basketball game. Hornets down by 22 in this one. Going to be giving you guys every single Pistons playoff game through and through from start to finish. Cannot wait for that. It's going to be electric. Hopefully you guys are all here for that. And, it's a combination of, we got 1 year under our belts for playoff experience. The Magic are kind of in the same boat. They had a pretty good season last year. They lost in the first round, though. And, Paolo, Franz, they got Desmond Bane, who's been on the Grizzlies in postseason success. So we're going to have to limit the three-point shooting. And, again, second chance points is going to be critical for us off the glass. I'm going to step away here for a sec, guys. I'll be right back. We're going to be in a commercial break still. We're going to get you guys back in the swing of things right here in the next couple minutes. Yeah, Huerter, I hope Kevin Huerter gets some minutes. I think Karis LeVert, though, is going to steal a lot of Kevin Huerter's minutes. JB Bickerstaff loves playing Karis LeVert. But maybe a combination between the two of them, so we'll see. All right. 43-21 basketball game. Back from commercial break here, guys. It's going to be Hornets basketball. Trying to make it an interesting game here. Another offensive foul committed by the Charlotte Hornets for another turnover here. It's going to be Magic basketball. There's been so many offensive fouls committed by the Hornets so far in this first half. 43-21 basketball game. LaMelo gets called for the offensive foul. 9:36 left to play in the first half here. Bane has it. Crosses half court here over to Black. Black bothered by Knipple on the right wing here. Over to Goga, top of the key, bothered by Ryan Kalkbrenner. Over to Desmond Bane. Bane has it against Kobe White. Drives inside, stolen away by the Hornets. Knipple comes up with it over to Kobe White on the right wing here. LaMelo has it, drives inside here. Cross-court pass to Bridges. Bridges takes a deep three. That's off the mark, boarded by the Magic. Over to Franz Wagner. Wagner down low, inside to Kane. Kane lays it up and in. 45-21 basketball game. My scoreboard has stopped working. Why has my scoreboard stopped working? What in the world? Give me 1 second, guys. That is so strange. Well, better to lose it now than later down the line. There it goes. That was weird. 59. What in the world? No. My scoreboard's all out of sorts tonight. 45-21 basketball game. There we go. 8:50 left to play in the first half here. Back from commercial break. All right, so it's going to be Hornets basketball back the other way. 8:50 left to go in the first half here. Wagner came to play. He's going to be a tough matchup. Probably Tobias is going to be on him if I had to guess. 8:43 left to play in the first half here. Hornets have just been so sloppy with the basketball in the first half so far. 45-21. This is a do or die, win or go home situation. The Hornets have just not shown up at all in this one so far. LaMelo is scoreless. Yeah, you're right, in the first half. 8:41 left to play in the first half here. Magic 45. Hornets 21. Kobe White has it, drives inside here, down low here inside to Ryan. It's going to be blocked by the Magic. Magic, I think, they're going to call a foul on the Magic, or maybe a shot clock violation. I think a shot clock violation was committed against the Hornets. It's going to be Magic basketball here. Yeah, it's going to be a blowout, Jimmy, I think, so far. The Hornets have just been playing horrible so far in the first half. LaMelo's scoreless. Magic have dominated. Just the physicality has been just no match for the Charlotte Hornets right now in the first half. Suggs over to Carter Jr., top of the key, bothered by Kalkbrenner. Over to Black. Black drives inside. Floater off. The window's no good. It's going to be boarded down low by Carter. Carter tries to put it back up. He's going to miss the shot. It's boarded by the Hornets. Off to Kobe White. Kobe White drives on the fast break here, draws the foul. He's going to go to the free throw line. Now they're going to say he was on the floor here, so it's going to be Hornets basketball. Magic physicality, they might give the Pistons problems. The last time the Magic faced the Pistons, the Magic did a pretty good number on us. We did get them the first two matchups, though, in this season. We lost the third one. But I think come playoff time, I think JB Bickerstaff's going to have a good game plan. They're watching this game right now, too, so they're trying to see who they're going to face off against. But I think it'll be a good matchup overall. Grant Williams takes a deep three on the right wing. That's off the mark, boarded by Suggs. Magic up by 24. Magic throw it away. It's going to be intercepted by Charlotte. Brandon Miller catch and shoot three back the other way is good. 45-24 basketball game. Magic up by 21. 7:45 left to go in the first half here. Carter has it top of the key. Back over to Paolo. Paolo on the right wing here. Drives down low. Kick it back out to Suggs. Suggs fires for three. It's off the mark. It's going to be rebounded down low inside by Black. Black with a great rebound. He's going to go back to the free throw line. Desmond Bane was hot against us that last matchup. Yeah, Desmond Bane, I think, could be a very interesting X factor for the Magic. Desmond Bane has lit up the playoffs in previous years when he was with the Grizzlies. That's a guy the Pistons cannot let get hot from three. Because if Paolo and Franz play their games and Desmond Bane starts shooting it outside, you got Carter down low. I think the Pistons should still be able to handle them overall. And again, it's more of like Hornets are a better shooting team than the Magic are, but the Magic are built better physicality-wise all around, where they'll take you to the paint. Now, I will say this. Paolo has played well against the Pistons this season so far. So that's going to be the Pistons' number one priority, is to stop Paolo any way, shape, or form you can. Probably you're going to have a SAR on him most of the time if I had to guess. But we'll see. 7:25 left to go in the first half here. Over to Grant Williams. Williams fires for three. It's off the mark. Hornets cannot buy a shot to save their lives. 47-24 basketball game. Probably a SAR, I would guess, is going to be on Paolo. Usually a SAR kind of, he goes back and forth. Whoever has the hot hand for the opposing team, he kind of usually switches back and forth. Sometimes it'll be Franz or Paolo or even Bane maybe. It depends on who's on the floor for the Magic as well. LaMelo drives inside, floater is good. They're going to call a offensive foul, though, again on LaMelo Ball. I don't know how many offensive fouls that is on the Hornets, but the Magic have played great, terrific defense. Suggs takes the charge, and it's going to be a turnover. Magic get it back. But again, momentum's a real thing in the postseason. LaMelo Ball's got 3 fouls, 0 points so far. Magic up by 23 in the first half. Yeah, I love Asar. He's going to be huge for us in the postseason. If he can just add a jump shot to his game over the next couple of years, it'll be a problem. 47-24 basketball game. Paolo has it, top of the key here, working against the Hornets outside of Desmond Bane. Bane has it, step back three on the way. They're going to call a foul, though, before the shot against the Hornets. The physics, it's not even been close. The Magic have just been able to drive inside, and there's not a single guy on the Hornets right now that can match up with any of the Magic right now. Between their big three, you got Bane creeping out on the wings, and then if you find Franz or Paolo on the post, the Hornets have nobody that can defend them. This game's not over. It's not over yet, but it's looking pretty promising for the Magic. Wendell Carter at the free throw line. Carter free throw on the way here is off the mark. If the Hornets come back and win this game, it's one of the greatest comebacks in NBA history. I mean, you're going to have the Magic could be up by 30 at the half. That would be insane. But what do I know? We'll see, though. 47-24 basketball game. There's 6:58 left to play in the first half here. Magic up by 23. But again, like you guys have been saying, leads can evaporate very quickly in the NBA. You make a couple threes here and there, you can wipe out a 10-point deficit and maybe get it back down to 13, 14. That's kind of what the Hornets are trying to do right now before the half. They're trying to get as close to a deficit of 10 as possible. Magic knocked down the free throw. 48-24 basketball game. That's what's going on, Garden. But yeah, the Magic have just been dominant in the first half so far in this game. Kobe White takes a deep three from the right wing. It's off the mark. The problem is the Hornets are going to jack up threes because they have to. You know, how else are you going to come back in this game? Suggs top of the key here. Over to Paolo on the right wing. Bothered by Brandon Miller. Paolo drives inside. Layup is good. They're going to call an offensive foul, though, against Paolo Banchero. A lot of offensive fouls in this game so far from both sides. 48-24 basketball game. Magic or Hornets, who's going to win this game? Surprisingly, it's a 50-50 split right now. Even the Magic are up by 24, though, in this game. You guys are optimistic about the Hornets, or some of you are at least, but I need to see it. Right now, the Hornets have played awful in the first half so far. Concaniple has it, top of the key here, drives inside, mid-range jump shot for Cons off the mark, boarded by De Silva. Over to Jalen Suggs. Suggs crosses half court here for Orlando on the right wing, bothered by Brandon Miller. Goes to his right, down low inside to Carter. Carter in the paint, trying to get a shot off. It's going to be intercepted, though, by Concaniple. Canipple trying to get it off to his teammate. He does find it off to Brandon Miller. Back outside to Kobe White. White down low outside to Williams. Williams takes a deep corner three. It's off the mark, boarded by the Magic. Magic on the fast break there. Nobody's there to guard Paolo, and he slams it down. 50-24 basketball game. The Hornets take a timeout. It has all been Orlando every step of the way in this one. Commercial break coming up here. Hornets are going to come back and win this game. I don't know. If you can come back down from 26 on the road, that would be one of the greatest wins ever. I mean, what is the biggest comeback on the road anybody's faced? Let me actually look this up. NBA biggest comebacks on the road all time. Let me look this up here. The biggest road comeback was the Jazz. They were down 36 on the road against the Nuggets. That was 30 years ago. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, I mean, if the Hornets are going to win this game, they're going to have to shoot 40 to 45% from the three-point line in the second half at least, if not higher than that. We've gotten a pretty good first-round matchup so far in the play-in tournament. We've got a great Hornets and Heat game. We had a really good Clippers and Warriors game the other day. You know, the 76ers and Magic was pretty close all the way up until the fourth quarter. The Suns and Trailblazers was pretty fun to watch as well. Unfortunately, I picked the worst play-in game to cover. But again, you really don't know what's going to happen until you go live. Magic 50, Hornets 24. If you guys are new to the stream, like and subscribe. Welcome to the party, folks. Trying to test the waters out a little bit. I'd like to get more of a broader horizon on content. I know my content's kind of been primarily sourced on Detroit sports, which is totally fine. But in case the Pistons exit early in the first round, we're going to do some postseason basketball coverage. So kind of a good game to test the waters. But it does affect the Pistons, though, because it looks like right now the Magic are going to take on the Pistons. I was expecting this to be maybe a 5 or a 6 point game at the half, not a 26-point game at the half. Stockton and Malone need to come out of retirement to save this game for Charlotte. Yeah, it's it's not looking good for the Hornets for Buzz City. Getting down to the end of the first half here, 5:51 left to play in the first half. Give you guys some stats here. We'll pull up the box score at halftime. Bridges is 4 points. Miller's got 9. Knippel's got 6. Diabate and LaMelo have 0. And LaMelo's in early foul trouble, too. You got 5 points off the bench. Kobe White's got 2. Zion James has got 3 off the bench. 28% from 3. It's not like the Magic are dominating from the three-point line. I mean, they're 33% to 28%. But every single player on the Magic has scored in this game so far that's checked into the game. And it's been Paolo and Wendell Carter running the show in the first half so far. We're back from commercial break. Where is my, there it is. Good deal. Okay. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. 50-24 basketball game. Magic up by 26. Hornets have it. Back the other way. Here goes Brandon Miller. Miller gets fouled by Black, trying to cross half court here. So it's going to be a foul on the Magic. Hornets basketball to bounds. Again, the Hornets' goal right now is to try and get this thing as close to 15 as possible for the half. You're not going to take the lead in the next 6 minutes, but you could try and limit the deficit. But they're going to have to, I don't know who they're going to turn to. Like, LaMelo's been struggling. Bridges, he's not been playing well that much. Brandon Miller's got to take over. But again, the size mismatch has been crazy. And the fact that the Hornets were a 2.5-point favorite on the road is baffling to me. Hornets take a deep 3. Brandon Miller fills it up. 50-27 basketball game. 5:25 left to go in the first half. Let's see if the Hornets can get a couple stops here. Again, I'm neutral because I'm a Pistons fan, so I wanted to see a competitive game. That's what I was hoping for. Outside of De Silva bothered by Knippel. Floater on the baseline's no good. It's going to be boarded by Miles Bridges. Bridges crosses half court here, working against De Silva, trying to drive inside here. Bridges back out to James. James cross court pass to Knippel. Knippel drives inside here, back outside to Bridges. Driving baseline inside here. Bridges shot is good. 50-29 basketball game. What's going on, Gary? How you doing? Who wins? Who cares? Pistons in 5. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now watching this game. 4:45 left to go in the first half here. Paolo Banchero. There's going to be a stoppage in play, though. It's going to be a foul away from the basketball against James. 4:44 left to go. So it's going to be Magic basketball out of bounds here. Hornets trying to go on a little bit of a run here. They're going to have to try and go on at least a 9-0 run to get back in this game. They did empty their clip. Yeah, that was... I think they might have used all their luck in the last matchup. Magic missed the first free throw. Wendell Carter misses the first one. They took exception to the point spread. I guess so, man. LaMelo is on the bench. He's scoreless in the first half. Did not expect that at all. De Silva checks out of the game here. But yeah, I mean, Franz, Carter, Suggs, Paolo, it's going to be a fun matchup for the Pistons. I think it's going to be very physical. You know, and remember, the Magic and the Pistons have a little bit of a rivalry going on this regular season. Paolo's been talking a lot of smack to the Pistons players, a couple matchups that we faced this season, so it'll be a good one. 4:35 left to play in the first half. Brandon Miller fires over to Miles Bridges. Bridges lost it. It's going to be intercepted by the Magic. Back the other way come the Magic. Paolo drives inside here. Layup off the glass is good. Count the bucket and the foul for Paolo Banchero. Taken over in this game for the Magic. 53-29 basketball game. Well, Paolo's going to go to the free throw line to try and give the Magic a 25-point lead in the first half. 25-point lead. Paolo free throw on the ways off the mark. Hornets grab the rebound. 4:24 left to play in the first half here. James has it, crosses half court, working against Desmond Bane at the top of the key here. Zion James looking to operate. Bridges sets the screen. James rolls off. It goes to his right against Paolo. Cross-court pass here to Brandon Miller. He fires for three. It's off the mark, boarded by Paolo. Paolo back the other way here in transition, running the floor. Back outside here to Bane. Bane drives inside. Floater is off the window, boarded by the Bridges. Bridges finds Brandon Miller on the right wing. It's going to be intercepted. Great defense from the Magic. Up to Desmond Bane. He lays it up and in. It's a 26-point deficit for the Hornets. 55-29 basketball game. 3:35 left to play in the first half here. What do you do if you're the Hornets? Every single player on the floor right now I think is taller than the Hornets starting five. Bridges lost it. It's going to be stolen away by Suggs. Now they're going to call a foul, and it's going to be Magic basketball. Foul's called on Bridges. This game's going to be over by the first half. What's up, Weeping? How you doing, dude? Paolo got tired of people talking crazy about him. This is going to be a fun playoff series. Pistons and Magic, I'm assuming that's how it's going to shape up. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun on Sunday. Like the live stream, guys. Subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys stopping in. I thought this is going to be more of a competitive game. The fact of the matter is, though, Vegas should be ashamed of themselves. 2.5-point favorite on the Charlotte Hornets on the road, facing the Magic. And the Hornets have just been absolutely bullied by this Magic team in the first half. What's up, chaps? How you doing, dude? Good to see ya. They're going to call a timeout here. We're going to go to a commercial break. I'm sorry. They're going to challenge this. So the Hornets are going to challenge this. It's going to be against the Magic for a play that happened before the out-of-bounds pass happened here against Miles Bridges. So Bridges had it stolen away by Bane, and Bane kind of fell on top of him. They're going to say, they're basically saying it was a foul against Bane. He couldn't let Miles Bridges up. So that's what the question mark is right now. So we're in the middle of a timeout right now. Yeah, Magic are up crazy right now. Holy macaroni's right. How are the Hornets the favorite in this poll right now? 53% are Hornets. If you look at the scoreboard? Maybe it's Hornets fans. I don't know. Pretty crazy, man. You're hoping to get a good competitive game. It's just more fun to call competitive close games. I mean, blowouts are fun if it's your team blowing out the opposing team. It's not fun getting blown out. I feel bad for Hornets fans right now. But Magic and Pistons. You had four different possibilities. The Heat, the Hornets, the Sixers, or the Magic. And it's looking like it's going to be the Magic right now, man. Play better, reduce the turnovers, shoot better, take some easy shots, higher efficiency shots to get warmed up. And like I said, I honestly don't care who wins this game for the Pistons' sake. I think the Pistons are going to move on regardless. It's just a question of how many games. A lot of Pistons fans are saying 4 sweep, which could happen. I think in the NBA playoffs, though, the physicality and the atmosphere changed a little bit. I'd be shocked if it goes 6 or 7, but I think 5's kind of a realistic number for the Pistons to take down this Magic team. But again, if the Magic played like they did against the last matchup against the Pistons, the Magic blew off the Pistons' doors. It wasn't even a close matchup. So, Pistons did get him twice in the year. Franz Wagner did have some health issues, though, for the Magic. So, we'll see. Yeah, the Hornets were a big favorite against us last week as well. That bothers my mind. Detroit versus everybody, I guess. So they're still taking a look at this challenge right now. The refs are still looking this over on the sidelines right now. So we're still in a timeout commercial break right now. But hopefully you guys are excited. I'm ready to go. I cannot wait for Sunday night. Pistons are going to probably take on the Orlando Magic, and it's going to be electric. Hopefully you guys are going to be ready to roll with me. I got some stuff up my sleeve. I'm going to wait until the postseason to reveal, though. We're going to have a wardrobe change. We're going to have some transitions. We're going to have some trivia at halftime. And a hype intro video to start the stream as well. So, hopefully you guys are ready. Taking a long time to review this play right now. Magic 55, Hornets 29. If you guys are new to the stream, like and subscribe. Welcome to the show, folks. Hornets are still challenging this play. It's taken a long time to look at this here. Basically, Desmond Bane and Miles Bridges were fighting for the loose ball on the ground, and the Hornets claim that Bane did not allow Bridges to get up. He basically kind of held him to the ground. So that's what they're looking at to see if they're going to overturn this foul call or not. What's up, Savage? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Till the wheels fall off. I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. It's just kind of crazy. I expected a closer game. I mean, the Hornets, they were one of the hottest teams in the NBA in the second half of the season. The Magic took a little bit of a decline as the season progressed. But again, they were dealing with injuries. And I think it's going to be a physical, tough matchup for both teams. And again, the Magic and the Pistons, it's kind of interesting because the Magic, going into this season, they were projected as a top 5 seed in the Eastern Conference. And then they kind of fell down a little bit. They went all in for Desmond Bane, gave up multiple first rounders for him, and Bane's starting to click through at the right time for the Magic. So the Pistons are going to have their hands full, but at the same time, I expect us to take care of business as well. Yeah, it's been ridiculous. They've this is the longest challenge I've ever seen. Bridges and Bane were fighting for the loose ball, and they're still trying to figure out if the call's overturned or not. I don't think the Hornets are going to win this challenge. So, Miles Bridges, I think it's a technical foul as well. He just got a technical foul, so he even hurts his team worse. So Bane's going to go to the free throw line. Finally get back into coverage here. 56-29 basketball game. 3:20 left to play in the first half here. Magic 56, Hornets 29. Bridges continues to cost his team. I'm a Spartan. I used to like Miles Bridges, but what he did off the court, the fact that he's still even allowed to play is beyond me. And there's just no place for that in sports. 57-29 basketball game. And it's just insane to me how, if you're a big enough star in any sport, you can get off with a lot more things than you could if you were a bench player. And we've already seen it happen multiple times this season so far. It's just insane to me how favoritism works towards athletes compared to if it was a random guy in the street. 58-29 basketball game. 3:10 left to play in the third quarter. Hornets have it. Top of the key here. Miles Bridges working against Desmond Bane on the right wing here. Over to Brandon Miller. They're going to call another foul away from the basketball against Suggs. And it's going to be Magic basketball. Excuse me, Hornets basketball. Back the other way. Yeah, it is a low-scoring first half from the Hornets. 29 points. Yeah, Yeah, it's been crazy how things have been shaping up so far in this game. 58-29 basketball game. Yeah, my whole family went to state chaps, so I had to kind of follow in the footsteps. You know what's crazy though is I originally didn't get in because my test scores were so bad, but my YouTube channel basically got me into college. Like no joke. like like I put that on my resume or application, whatever you call it. And they're like, "Oh, he's got a YouTube channel. It's pretty popular. I will put him in. Why not?" Even though I got like a 19 on the ACT. I was a horrible test taker. 58-30 basketball game. Magic 28-point lead. Paolo Banchero fires over to Suggs. Suggs takes a three. It's good. They're up by 31 points. This has been an absolute clown show from the Hornets in this first half. Magic 61, Hornets 30. Unreal. Unbelievable. 2:51 left to play in the first half here. Magic are just dominating in this game. Concanipple is at the free throw line. I think Desmond Bain has picked up a technical foul. 61-30 basketball game. 31 basketball game. 21, the ACT was good enough for Wayne State. There you go. SAT scores were horrific, but I got into my first choice of Vermont. Had decent grades, lots of extracurricular activities, varsity sports, decent essay. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't look good for the Hornets. Miller throws it away, intercepted by the Magic. Down low for the alley-oop slam to Suggs. This game is over. 63-31 basketball game. Absolute dominance from Orlando. Brandon Miller fires over to Concanipple. Knipple takes a three. That's off the mark. Somebody's got to look up what's the biggest. Bain drives all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. What's the biggest first-time halftime spread ever in NBA history? It's a 34-point lead. Concanipple has it on the right wing here. How are the Hornets favored in the poll? 65-31 basketball game. Concanipple drives inside, lays it up and in. This game's a blowout. 65-33 basketball game. It's a 32-point deficit. Magic up by 32 points. Paolo has it top of the key, working against Miles Bridges. Outside here to Suggs. Suggs drives down low. Back outside to Paolo. Paolo takes a deep three. It's off the mark, boarded by Concanipple. Knipple fires over to James. Off to Bridges. Bridges has it on the right wing here, trying to back down Franz. Right-handed layup by Bridges is off the mark. It's boarded by Franz. Off to Jalen Suggs. Suggs has it, takes a deep three on the right wing. He buries it. It is a 35-point lead for the Orlando Magic in the first half. Well, if the Hornets were to come back in this game, it'd be the second greatest comeback of all time on the road in NBA history. Not going to happen. A minute left to play in the first half here. Hornets have it down low inside to Brandon Miller. Miller has his shot blocked. Is there a mercy rule? Paolo fires over to Bain. Thought about a three. Suggs takes another deep three on the left wing. That's off the mark. It's going to be out of bounds. Hornets basketball. It's the biggest halftime lead in the regular season. This is a do-or-die playoff game. Like, where are the Hornets? Holy mackerel, dude. What is happening? Oh my goodness, dude. Well, there's 40 seconds left in the first half. It's Hornets basketball, and this is annihilate. This is a absolute SmackDown WWE collapse from this Hornets team. LaMelo on the right wing here, 34 seconds in the first half, drives baseline, left-handed layup is good. It's funny, too, because Lonzo Ball was chirping all on Twitter this week, too, about the Hornets advancing. And he's down 33 in the first half. Oh, my goodness. Franz Wagner has it. 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Drives inside, trying to get it down low to Paolo, intercepted by the Hornets. Kobe White has it back the other way. LaMelo, 10 seconds, going to take the final shot here for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball plays like he's at the Lifetime Fitness Rec Center. Right wing, LaMelo drives inside, blocked by Carter. There's 7/10 of a second left in the first half here, and the Hornets might already call for their private jet to start the engine right now because this has been annihilation. And honestly, good for the Pistons, right? Like, the Pistons want to face off against good competitive teams. The Pistons would have annihilated the Hornets in the first round. At least with the first round here, you're going to get somewhat competitive matchups. Brandon Miller puts up a mid-range jump shot, 68-37 basketball game, and that's the half. It is a 31-point deficit from the Charlotte Hornets in the first half. I did not think the Hornets were favored. The Hornets were a 2.5-point favorite heading into this game. What in the world happened to this Hornets team? Absolute smackdown from the Magic. And they're going to probably put in their 4 stringers because why would they continue to play their starters? Their 4 stringers could beat their starters. They make movies about the comeback we're about to witness. If the Hornets come back and win this game, I'll shave my head. I'll put it on the stream right now. If the Hornets come back and win this game, down 31, I will shave my head at halftime in Game 1 on Sunday. You can clip it. You can tell your friends, because that's what I'll do. I will shave my head at halftime on Sunday, if that's the case. No chance. We'll take a look at the box score here. Let's see what went wrong here. All right. Now you guys are all going to root for the Hornets too, aren't you? Too funny. All right, let's take a look at the box score here. Brought to you in part by the Carson Shear Show. Take a look at this. Let's pull up a screenshot. Got some scores right now. What's the Tigers score right now? Tigers are, they winning? Tigers are, it's a tie game. Wow, 0-0. Low scoring game. All right, here we go. All right, box score coming up. We will review this here and break this down. This is the Hornets. Whoops. There we go. It's so weird. I use my Mac a lot, so sometimes I forget how to take a screenshot on my PC. I thought I knew how to do it. There it is. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at the plus minus. Look, every single player on the Hornets is negative in plus minus. This is a embarrassment. All right, we'll pull it up on the screen here. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. All right. This is the Magic. I'll try to get it side by side here. Let's see what I can do. Magic and Hornets. Look at the difference. Favorite sports movie? Wow, that's a great question. You know what? I'll probably say Greater. Greater's a really good movie. It's about an Arkansas walk-on football player. And he had like one of the best college careers. And he passed away in a car accident like right before the NFL draft. And he was like one of the biggest guys on campus. So kind of a crazy story. All right, let's see here. How do I want to do this? I guess we'll just take a look at the we'll take a look at the Magic first. Okay, here's the Magic. Okay, absolute dominance from this Magic team. Look at this. Look at the plus minus. Yeah, everybody comment what your favorite sports movie is. Pride or Brian's Song. Major League's one of them for me. Box score is insane. Never thought I'd be rooting for the Hornets. I will shave my head. If the Hornets come back and win this game, I will shave my head at halftime, game 1 on Sunday. Look at the plus minus. Plus 24, plus 25, plus 19, plus 24, plus 28. There's not a single player in the negatives on the Magic roster. Paulo's 16. I think his over-under was like 22 points in this game, by the way. Carter with 12. Sandlot's a great one. Suggs, 12. Bane, 9. Wagner with 5. Kane with 7. 38% from 3. 76% from the free throw line. 61% from the field. Send you some clippers? Sure. Put my P.O. box in the chat. Yeah, Sandlot's probably on my Mount Rushmore sports movies. Man, there's a lot of good ones. Sandlot, Greater. Coach Carter was a good movie. Look at can I even get the? Oh, here we go. Okay, look at the plus minus of the Charlotte Hornets. Field of Dreams, League of Their Own. Yeah, those are some good ones too. Bridges, 6 points. Minus 24. Diabate, 2 points. Minus 18. This is the team that was favored in this game. Brandon Miller, 12 points, 2 boards. Not bad. Minus 24. LaMelo Ball, your franchise player. 2 points at the half. In a must-win game. Friday Night Lights, Hoosiers. I haven't seen Hoosiers. I heard Hoosiers is pretty good, though. Con Knipple, 9 points. Minus 24. Every single Hornets player on this team has a negative plus or minus ratio. Even like Kobe White off the bench, 2 points. Had some crazy shots against that Miami Heat game the other day. Like, thank God LaMelo Ball is not in the Pistons. I'd be so upset watching him as a sports fan. Like if my franchise player played like a guy that's at the Lifetime Fitness Rec Center every single game. He plays like a street baller, literally. High School Musical. That's a banger. Yeah, so night and day difference. Night and day difference. Again, there's the Magic. Okay? There's the Hornets. Complete night and day difference in the first half. And it's not like they're shooting a crazy amount more threes than they are. You know, they've made 5 threes. The Hornets have actually made more threes, and they're still down by 1,000,000 points at half. So, kind of a crazy situation if you're a Hornets fan. Like, what do you do in the locker room? When you look at this box score, how do you tell your guys, yeah, like we're down 31 points. I mean, it'd be like the second biggest comeback ever in NBA history on the road. But just, try and make it a competitive game. How do you do that if you're the Magic? Or if you're the Hornets? How? What are you supposed to do with this? 3 starters. 3 of them are negative 24. Negative 24. In a must-win playoff situation for the Hornets. A live feed of the Hornets locker room. The thing that I wish we got as fans, you always see like the post-game locker room celebrations from like the winning teams. They should show like the losing locker rooms as well. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they show the losing teams. Very rarely though do they do that. They kind of want to keep that private, which is understandable. But yeah, I mean, they were a 2.5 point favorite coming into this game, and I don't know how that was possible because 68-37. It's pretty pathetic. But here's the deal, right? Like let's take a look at the Magic lineup, okay? Paolo, Franz, Wendell Carter, Desmond Bane, Suggs. Those are going to be your starters against the Pistons in game 1. So you're going to have Cade on Suggs. This is a tough one. You're going to have Carter on Duren, right? And then the tricky ones are like Wagner, Bane, and Banchero. Bane's probably going to match up with Duncan Robinson. And then you're going to have probably Tobias on Franz. And then Asar is going to be on Paolo to start. I would imagine it depends on what we roll out. You know, we usually play a lot of man defense this season. Sometimes we go into zone, but big dudes on this team, right? Like if you take a look at like the height for each of the starters for the Magic, okay? Paolo, he's 6'10". That's a big dude. And he's going to be attacking the rim a lot in this matchup. Franz Wagner, 6'10", right? Like, these are some giant guys that are going to match up against the Pistons. Wendell Carter, 6'10". That's already 3 guys on your team that have the height advantage already. Desmond Bane, 6'6". Suggs, 6'5". The shortest guy is 6'5" on the Magic. You know, the Pistons, I think, JD 6'10", Cade 6'6". I think Asar's 6'6". So you're going to have a couple of height differential mismatch height advantages for the Magic. But Paolo, I think, is going to be the caveat. He's going to be the X factor, the guy that's going to take control for this Magic team against the Pistons in the playoffs. And the Magic, like, I think everybody starts 0-0, right? And again, the 1 versus 8 matchup is a dangerous trap because all of the pressure is on the 1-seeded Detroit Pistons. Like, you can't lose in the first round after this 60-win season. You just can't do it. But at the same time, last time the Pistons faced the Magic, we got our doors blown off. So, you can't necessarily think, oh, well, Pistons are going to have a cakewalk past the first round. I don't think that's going to be the case. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, I obviously hope the Pistons sweep them, but I don't think that'll be the case. I think the Magic are going to give us some problems, especially if you get, like, Wendell Carter shooting great from the three-point line. Now, granted, we did have some starters that were missing in that Magic, the last matchup that we faced against Orlando. But I think in terms of, like, percentages, I think it's a 50-50 shot. I think the Pistons sweep. I think if it goes to game 5, that's probably more like an 80% chance. And then game 6 is maybe like a 30% chance. But facing the underdog, like, that's how the Pistons were last year in the playoffs. The Pistons were the 6th seed going on the road to the Knicks, 3 versus 6. Star-studded lineup from the New York Knicks, first ever playoff for this young core team in the Pistons. And when Tobias Harris has the most playoff experience out of anybody on the roster, it was a tall ask for Cade Cunningham. But you got 3 guys that have multiple years of playoff experience with Duncan Robinson, Tobias Harris, Kevin Huerter off the bench, Karis LeVert. So you do have guys that have been in playoff situations. Plus, your whole core now has that whole year of playoff experience against the Knicks last year, which I think is going to help the Pistons' advantage. 6-game series last year. We didn't even win 2 of those games in Detroit. Yeah, that was a good competitive series. But again, Wes, so that's just it. Like, the Pistons don't mind being in the underdog either. And a lot of people are picking the Pistons to not make the conference finals. You're going to have like the Celtics, the Knicks, or the Cavs get there. But that could be a really good thing as well, because the Pacers, nobody in a million years thought the Pacers would go to the finals last year, and Halliburton took them there. So if Cade's Superman, if Duran keeps doing what he's doing, Asar continues to be one of the best perimeter defenders, we'll go far. But we got to limit the turnovers, and we got to not let the Magic creep up into close game time situations. If we're up by like 5 or 6 with like 30 seconds left, we got to make free throws. Cavs are a tricky matchup for us, yeah. So we're going to take on the Magic, probably, unless the Hornets somehow come back and make it a crazy game. If they don't, though, Pistons are going to face the Magic. And then you're going to get the winner of the Cleveland and Toronto series next. So the Hawks play the Knicks. So, looking at it on paper, there's a lot of teams that the Pistons could face off and run into issues with. I think the Celtics and the Cavs are the two teams the Pistons don't really match up well against. And then the weird teams are like the Raptors and the Hawks, the Magic even maybe. I mean, we'll see. So we're getting back from commercial break here to start the third quarter. Appreciate you guys will stopping in. Sorry it's been kind of a boring game. I was hoping to be a much closer game, but the basketball gods did not see it that way. Miles Bridges has it. Turnaround shot for Bridges is good. Again, if the Hornets come back and win this game, I will shave my head at halftime in game 1 on Sunday. 68-39 basketball game. Jalen Suggs has it. On the right wing here goes Franz. Franz working against Knipple, drives baseline, count the bucket, and the foul for Franz Wagner. 70-39 basketball game. Unreal. By 31 points. Insane, dude. So Franz Wagner's going to go to the free throw line. I see a comeback. Oh my goodness, dude. But yeah, if you guys also have any Pistons fans, relatives, friends, guys that enjoy basketball, play-by-play stuff, tell them to pop into my stream on Sunday. It's going to be interesting. I'm hoping it's going to be a good game. It should be electric. I can't wait, and it'll be awesome. Knipple fires from 3. It's off the mark, boarded by the Magic. Magic back the other way here. There's still over 11 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Paulo fires back over to Carter Jr. Is clapping for it, asking for it back. Paulo at the top of the key. Takes a deep 3. On the way is off the mark, boarded by the Hornets. LaMelo Ball has it on the right wing here, bothered by Jalen Suggs. Working down low inside. They're going to call a foul on the floor before the shot. It's going to be Hornets basketball to bounce here. He will look good with a shaved head. This game's hilariously entertaining. Can we change our vote? Sure. Honestly, look, I thought the Hornets were going to make this a close game. I was wrong. It's been Orlando all the way. Brandon Miller on the left wing here. Kick it back out to Miles Bridges. Top of the key here, working against Paolo Banchero. Off to Brandon Miller. Miller drives inside out to LaMelo. LaMelo takes a crazy 3. It's off the mark. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Franz, trying to fight for the rebound. I think we match up way better against Charlotte. But the Magic, they will have a size advantage on the Pistons. They got 3 guys that are 6'10" in their starting lineup. Hornets take a crazy 3 from the logo. Bridges buries it to beat the shot clock. What a shot from Miles Bridges. Magic have it. Top of the key here, driving inside. Gets called for the foul. Franz is going to go to the free throw line. That was a crazy shot from Bridges. He had to put up a prayer, and his prayer was answered. That was literally a foot within the half-court line. 71-42 basketball game. Franz at the free throw line. Franz free throw on the way is good. Back to a 30-point lead. Magic 72, Hornets 42. Why couldn't this been a closer game, dude? Ay. 10-11 left to play in the third quarter. Wagner, free throw on the way is good. 73-42 basketball game. Just over 10 minutes left to play in the first half. Magic have it, top of the key here. LaMelo on the right wing fires for three, is good. 73-45 basketball game, 9:56 left to play in the third quarter. Magic, top of the key here, have it. Suggs working against LaMelo, one-on-one over to Paolo Banchero. Down low to Franz. Franz has a shot blocked by Diabate. Out of bounds, going to be Magic basketball. I can't believe the Hornets were favored. How are they favored? How? Again, I think they made it that way because I think the Heat would have been a way better game. If the Heat would have won that game, it would have been a way better game against the Magic. The battle of the two Florida cities. Paolo drives inside trying to get a foul call. He's not going to get it, though. It's going to be, I think, free throws here for the Magic. But yeah, guys, Sunday, 6:30 Eastern, game one, Pistons and Magic, probably. A lot of different changes. You're going to see some transitions. You're going to see a wardrobe. The court's going to be the same. That was kind of my first, I guess, Easter egg I revealed tonight. So, Magic, free throw on the way is good. We're going to have a, like a pregame hype video. It's going to be like my best calls for like 5 minutes straight over the regular season. So, look forward to that if you guys get here early. 74-45 basketball game. Magic missed a second free throw. It's a 29-point basketball game. Man of my word, I will shave my head if the Hornets come back and win this game. LaMelo misses a three. Off to Franz. Franz back the other way, working against Bridges down low. Back out to Paolo. Paolo fires over to Suggs. Suggs cross-court pass to Franz. It's going to be a foul called against the Magic. It's going to be a turnover. Hornets get it back. $74-45 basketball game. LaMelo Ball has it. Crosses half court here for Charlotte. Working against Suggs, top of the key here. Diabate gets it, top of the key. Looking to direct traffic over to Brandon Miller. Down low to Diabate. He's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line. Yeah, if Bam was healthy, I agree, Garden. If he was healthy, I think they would have won that game. Kobe White had to make a crazy three to force overtime. He announced the Warriors-Suns game after this. That's going to be a good game. That'll be a good game. I mean, I thought this is going to be a good game, and it's a 30-point blowout, so... LaMelo Ball has it on the right wing here, working against the Orlando Magic. Drives inside. Floater is good. Count the bucket. And the foul for LaMelo Ball. 74-47 basketball game. Makes it a little bit interesting. Down by 27. $8:56 left to play in the third quarter. 74-47 basketball game. Magic up by 27. The people that want to shave my head are getting a little intrigued. Not going to happen. I mean, I'll do it, but I'm just telling you, the Hornets are not going to win this game. LaMelo free throw on the way is good. 74-48 basketball game. It's only a 27-point lead. Not a huge deal. Paolo Banchero drives inside, slams it down, posterizes the Hornets down low. What a jam from Paolo. 76-48 basketball game. LaMelo fires out of bounds. Going to be Hornets basketball. Brick by brick. Rome wasn't built in a day. They can come back and win this game. Wow, that was a poster over Diabate. LaMelo Ball has it on the right wing here. Bridges says to scream. Loses it. It's going to be, I think, last touch, though, by the Hornets. No, it's going to say, yeah, turned over from LaMelo Ball. So it's Magic basketball here. He was asking for a foul. He's not going to get it, though. 76-48. I think we got a commercial break timeout here. All right, so we got a timeout. Commercial break underway. We can dream, right? You can dream. Sometimes dreams come true, and sometimes you're the Hornets. Oh, man. Tigers 0-0 going into the 9th inning. It's been a pitching duel in that one. Mize pitched really well. 7 strikeouts, 3 hits, 0 runs. That's a gem. Boston's pitchers been pretty good, too. Suarez he's been carving it up. 8 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 2 hits, 0 earned runs. Well, I was hoping this would be a better competitive close game, but I was wrong. But listen, it makes it a good matchup for the Pistons. We didn't want frauds as the 8th seed. Like, the Pistons want the best of the best to get to the finals. And the only way to do that is to have the best 8th seed out of the play-in tournament. And that is going to end up being the Orlando Magic. And it could be, honestly, like, Pistons, I think, will win in 5, but I could see the Magic. If the Magic steal games 1 or 2 on the road, it's going to get really interesting. The Pistons have to take care of business, and they have to protect home court, and they have to go up 2-0 going to Orlando. I can see the Pistons dominating the first 2 games. Game 3 maybe could be a problem. But at the same time, though, the last couple playoff appearances the Pistons have had, Blake Griffin led, got swept by the Bucks, and then you had the Reggie Jackson days where we faced off against prime LeBron and Kyrie, and they actually won the finals that year. We got swept. So it could return the favor, and the Pistons could sweep their first-round opponent. Again, they're looking for their first home playoff win in over a decade. So the Magic are going to be a good test, though. I 100% did too, Wesley. I can't believe this score right now. But on paper, I guess it makes sense. Like, there's only like one guy on the Hornets right now that can match up well with the Magic. And everybody else, I mean, Paolo, Franz, Carter, 6'10 apiece. That's a big height advantage and size advantage that they have against this Hornets team that was known mostly for the three-point shooting. But when the threes don't fall, Magic have just been going into the rim every second they can. They've just been dominating this game so far. So we'll see. We shall see. Coming back from commercial break, 8:34 left to go in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Again, wish it was more of a hyper game. I thought it was going to be more of a close game, but here we are. 76-48. It's kind of like controlling the weather. You can't really control the weather. You can't really control the outcome of a game. If you're a fan, maybe you could if you're inside the arena a tiny, tiny bit, but these guys are pros. 76-48 basketball game. LaMelo's the free throw line. Free throw on the way is good. Back to a 27-point game. 76-49 basketball game. Can they still come back and win? I mean, they can. Will they? Probably not. LaMelo, free throw on the way is good. 26-point deficit. 8:34 left to play in the third quarter. Franz has it top of the key here, working against Brandon Miller. Over to Bane, one-on-one against LaMelo Ball. Off to Paolo Banchero, bothered by Bridges, top of the key. Paolo has on the left wing here, pulls up from 3. Good. Big-time shot for Paolo Banchero. 79-50 basketball game. LaMelo has it, crosses half court here for the Charlotte Hornets, working against Black at the top of the key here. Paolo's got 22 points in this one. Offensive foul called against the Hornets. Moving screen called, and it's going to be a turnover. Magic get it back. 8:04 left to play in the third quarter. Magic 79, Hornets 50. Oh, brother. Magic up by 29. Paolo has it, working against Miles Bridges at the top of the key here. Fires over to Black. Black drives baseline inside. It's going to be off the mark. It's going to be last touch by the Magic, I believe. It's going to be Hornets basketball. 7:48 left to go in the third quarter. Magic up by 29 points. Colin Knippel looking to inbound here. Over to LaMelo Ball. Crosses half court here. Working against Desmond Bane at the top of the key. LaMelo has it one-on-one. Diabate sets the screen. LaMelo rolls off it. Goes to his left. Bothered by Desmond Bane. Mid-range floater is off the mark. It's going to be boarded by the Magic. Paolo comes up with it, running in transition outside Desmond Bane. Bane has on the left wing here. He takes a deep three that's off the mark, boarded by the Hornets. LaMelo has it back the other way here for the Hornets. Down low here to Bridges. Bridges is fouled underneath here. He's going to go to the free throw line on the shot attempt. Every second I see LaMelo play, it just reminds me of like a guy at Lifetime Fitness. Like trying to play pickup. Like, the way he moves and his shot selection, he just jacks up threes, and it's very unorthodox, but whatever works for him, I guess. I don't even know if that was a foul on Desmond Bane. Bridges kind of got lucky with that one. 79-50 basketball game. Magic up by 29. Bridges knocks down the free throw. 79-51. Pistons are going to play the winner of this game. Probably going to be the Orlando Magic in the first round starting on Sunday. Javi Baez gets caught stealing to second base. That's nice, Javi. Bridges to the free throw line. Free throw on the way is good. 79-52 basketball game. 7:14 left to play in the third quarter. Magic have it, top of the key here. One-on-one goes Black. Black on the right wing here, over to Goga. Goga bothered by Brandon Miller, off to Paolo Banchero. Banchero drives inside, floater is off the mark, boarded by Brandon Miller. They're going to call a foul, though, against the Hornets. It's going to stay here at the Magic. $7:04 left to play in the third quarter. Paul's at the free throw line. Magic are one of the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. 80-52. And the reason for that is because they get to the line the most out of any team in the NBA because, again, they got three guys in their starting five that are 6'10". Paolo Banchero, 23 points, 5 assists. Winner plays the Detroit Pistons on Sunday. Paolo misses the free throw. It's going to be last touch, though, by the Hornets. Magic basketball. Hornets down 28. If you guys are new to the stream, like and subscribe. Welcome to the show, folks. It's still kind of funny how the Hornets are the favorite to win this game in the poll I put up. Bridges checks out here. Black has it. Inbounds to Paolo on the left wing here. Down low to Desmond Bane. Bane has it. Kick it back out to De Silva. De Silva sets the screen for Bane. Bane rolls off. It goes to his right, driving inside. Is off the glass. No good. Boarded by Goga. Goga has it intercepted by Ryan. Ryan fires over here to the Hornets. Knippel has it. Catch and shoot three on the left wing for Knippel's no good. He gets his own rebound, though. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Magic. Now they're going to call a foul against the Magic. Magic 80, Hornets 52. Knippel's at the free throw line. 6:38 left to play in the third quarter. Appreciate you guys all watching the show. You guys are fantastic. Con, free throw on the way is good. 80-53 basketball game. Couple games on tomorrow. Knicks and Hawks. Lakers, Rockets. Raptors and Cavs. Timberwolves and Nuggets. Who's going to win the finals? Desmond Bain has it. Crosses half court here for the Orlando Magic. Working against Con Knipple. Goga sets the screen. Rolls off it. Paulo thought about a corner three. Drives baseline inside here. Out to the Magic for three. Corner three for De Silva is good. 83-54 basketball game. Brandon Miller has it top of the key over to Grant Williams. Williams thought about a three. It's going to be nearly intercepted by Paulo. Miller gets it back inside. Left-handed layup is good. 83-56 basketball game. 6:06 left to play in the third quarter. De Silva, catch and shoot three back the other way, is off the mark. It's going to be rebounded inside, though. Count the bucket and the foul for Black. 85-56 basketball game. Tigers have runners on second and third, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Nice. Thunder going to win it? Yeah. Thunder are the betting favorite right now to win the finals. Which is kind of crazy because, again, they have to go through a gauntlet in the West still. You know, teams like the Nuggets, the Spurs, even maybe like the Rockets I could maybe see, you know, so we shall see. 85-56 basketball game. Black at the free throw line. Free throw on the way is good. 30-point lead. 5:57 left to play in the first half here. LaMelo has it on the left wing here, working against Paulo. Paulo trying to fight off LaMelo. LaMelo still has it, bothered by Goga. LaMelo drives inside here, left-handed layup by LaMelo's good. 86-58 basketball game. Magic have it, top of the key here. Paulo looking to get it on the right wing here. LaMelo sets the screen. Paulo rolls off it, goes to his left, driving outside here to Black. Black catch and shoot three on the way is off the mark, boarded by the Hornets. Ryan has it off to Brandon Miller. Miller has it on the right wing here, looking to operate against Black at the top of the key. 5:16 left to play in the third quarter. LaMelo has it, one-on-one against Paulo. LaMelo looking to direct traffic here. 10 seconds in the shot clock. LaMelo one-on-one against Paulo. Top of the key here. Goes to his right. Drives inside. Floater is good. Count the bucket and the foul for LaMelo Ball. He's trying to hype his team up, but he's down 26 points. Talking to a brick wall, my friend. 86-60 basketball game. LaMelo's going to go to the free throw line. .504 left to go in the third quarter. Nowhere. The Hornets coming back. LaMelo at the free throw line trying to give the Hornets a 25-point deficit. LaMelo, free throw on the way is good. 86-61 basketball game. 5:04 left to play in the third quarter. Paolo Banchero has it. Crosses half court here for the Orlando Magic. One-on-one. Paolo on the left wing here, looking to operate down the stretch. Paolo has it, drives inside here. Right-handed layups off the mark. Goga slams it down. 88-61 basketball game. 4:45 left to go in the third quarter. LaMelo has on the right wing here. Spin move against Paolo. Inside here. Shot is blocked by Goga. Grant Williams gets it back, though, for the Hornets. Out to Brandon Miller. Miller bothered by Kane on the top of the key here. Switches off to Goga. One-on-one now. Brandon Miller goes. Miller goes inside here. Mid-range jump shots blocked by Goga. It's going to be LaMelo. He has to put up a prayer. It's off the mark, though. Shot clock violation. Magic basketball. Magic always have an answer on the offensive end. The third. Yeah, they have. They've been dominating so far. 88-61 basketball game. Seven blocks so far for the Orlando Magic. Magic 88, Hornets 61. Paolo Banchero has it on the left wing here. Black looking to set the screen. Paolo rolls off it. Mid-range jump shot for Paolo on the way is no good. It's going to be a foul called underneath against the Magic or the Hornets. They're going to get it on against the Magic, I think. Going to call on to Silva, and it's going to be Hornets basketball. 4:09 left to play in the third quarter, guys. Magic 88, Hornets 61. Looking forward to Sunday. Game 1, Pistons are going to take on the Orlando Magic. It's going to be a good playoff series, I think. You're going to get the physicality back and forth from the Magic. Paolo's going to drive to the paint any chance he can. The only guy really stands in his way is Duren and Asar. You know, if he can prevent him on the at the top of the key, but it could maybe be problematic for the Pistons. But again, 1 versus 8, Pistons should wrap that up. So we'll see. 4:09 left to play in the third quarter. Knipple goes to the bench. Hornets 88. Magic 88. Hornets 62. Kalkbrenner at the free throw line. Free throw on the way is good. Remember when he was at Creighton. 88-63 basketball game. Magic up by 25 points. Magic have it one-on-one here. Goes Franz Wagner against James. Over to Paolo, top of the key here. Paolo, one-on-one, over to Franz. Franz trying to back down James here. Franz has it. Turnaround jump shot for Franz Wagner's off the mark, boarded by the Hornets. LaMelo Ball has it, crosses half court here, top of the key. LaMelo looking to operate against Goga. One-on-one here, 3:30 left to play in the third quarter. Kobe White sets the screen, LaMelo goes off it, down low to Ryan. Ryan has a shot blocked by Goga. It's going to be out of bounds. Hornets basketball. Good defense all around. That makes it 8 blocks for the Hornets defense. Reed and Tolu Smith should play big roles. I hope so, C-Man. Like, you know, again, there are 3rd and 4th string centers, but they need to find a way to get the minutes in this postseason. God forbid someone goes down for an injury. Those are guys that could be secret weapons off the Pistons bench. 26 years ago, Pistons traded Grant Hill to the Magic for Chucky Atkins and Big Ben Wallace. There you go. 88-63 basketball game. 3:25 left to go in the third quarter here. Magic get it back the other way. Paolo Banchero trying to back down James one-on-one on the right block here. Back outside to Franz. Franz top of the key, bothered by Kobe White. Franz goes to his left. He's going to get fouled. And it's going to be on the floor. Magic basketball. Foul on Kobe White. It's a 0-0 baseball game. Bottom of the 9th with 2 outs right now. For the Tigers game. Magic 88, Hornets 63. Looking forward to Sunday night, guys. Going to be awesome. Franz Wagner, free throw on the way here for Franz is good. 89-63 basketball game. Magic up by 26. 3:13 left to go in the third quarter. Franz, free throw on the way is off the mark. It's going to be boarded by De Silva. Get it back here, second chance opportunity. Franz drives inside, backdoor cut from Wendell Carter is good. Shot to Jace Richardson on the bench, Spartan Dog. He's hyping up his teammates. 91-63 basketball game. Brandon Miller, top of the key, off to Grant Williams. Miller gets it back here on the left wing, working against Wendell Carter. Miller has it outside here to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball catch and shoot 3 on the way is good. 91-66 basketball game. Going to call a timeout here. Another commercial break underway. We haven't really had many commercial breaks in the third quarter. They've let the boys play so far up until this point. We're going to a commercial break, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Not expected this game to go this blowout-y, if that's even a word. I was hoping for more of a competitive, close basketball game, but what can you do, man? What can you do? $25-point lead. Take a look at the timeouts here. That's the one thing I can't really seem to get down pat. Warriors and Suns, though, hopefully is a better game for the 8th seed in the West. We'll take on the Thunder in that one. Alrighty. Okay, the Hornets have 3 timeouts left. And the Magic have... They only used 1. Magic have only used 1 timeout this whole game. That's kind of crazy. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. It's been kind of a fairly long basketball game, has it not? I think a big part of that was that challenge that happened between the Hornets and the Magic. That was a really long challenge early in the first half. 91-66 basketball game. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, guys, let me know in the chat. Appreciate you guys will stopping in. Try to do as best as could of a job as I can to try and stay neutral with also trying to stay on topic for the Pistons. But it'll be a good playoff series. I think Magic and Pistons is one of those series where and this is something, and this is what I'm about to say. Don't like criticize or, you know, Pistons may or may not lose game 1. And I hate to say it because momentum's a big thing in the playoffs. I think the momentum from this Magic game, if they end up beating the Hornets by 20 plus points, Pistons are looking at this like, okay, we're ready. But at the same time, if the Magic play their game and they play as well as they've had tonight, it could go down to the wire in game 1. I hope that's not the case being a Pistons fan, but if I was a guy that was a non-biased Pistons fan from the outside looking in, you do have a size advantage if you're a Magic fan against the Pistons roster. Now, the Pistons have, I think, better defense than the Magic do, when they should be able to slow down guys like Paolo and Franz and Desmond Bane of that nature, but the Magic are also looking to advance further in the postseason because they got knocked out last year, and they went all in for Desmond Bane, and they're also kind of in a win-now mode as well. And this was a team that was projected to be like a top 4 or 5 team in the Eastern Conference before the season started. So we'll see. Going extra innings at Fenway, nice. Magic 91, Hornets 66. Appreciate you guys all stopping into the action. Back from commercial break here. Magic have it one-on-one top of the key is Desmond Bane, bothered by Brandon Miller. Franz sets the screen. Bane rolls off it inside to Franz. Franz layup is no good. He gets fouled underneath, though. It's going to be Magic basketball. 91-66 basketball game. Magic up by 25. Offer still stands if the Hornets come back and win this game. Franz Wagner at the free throw line. Man, I wish this was a competitive game. Like, I was getting hyped for this game. Like, winner takes on the Pistons. Like, Hornets are favored on the road. Tigers just scored. Nice. Let's see who it was. (93-66) basketball game. .227 left to play in the third quarter. Hornets have it. Top of the key here. LaMelo. Step back 3 on the way for LaMelo ball is good. 93-69 basketball game. 2:16 left to go in the third quarter. Winner go home game for both these teams. Magic on cruise control right now. LaMelo Ball's had a pretty good third quarter. He's really stepped. He's got 21 points now. He had 2 at the half. 93-69 basketball game. Foul away from the basketball. It's going to be on Kobe White. Oh, now they go to the bottom of the 10th. Paolo will be done for the night. Have him over 22.5 and under 26.5. Ooh, interesting. That's an interesting bet. Over 22, but not over 26. I wonder what the odds were on that. 93-69 basketball game. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Franz Wagner at the free throw line. Free throw on the way from Franz is good. 94-69 basketball game. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Franz at the free throw line. Free throw on the way from Franz is no good. Boarded by Knipple. Knipple off to Miles Bridges. Crosses half court here for the Hornets. Bridges fires off to LaMelo. LaMelo gets fouled. It's going to be on the floor here for the Hornets. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. 1:48 left to go in the third quarter. Magic 94, Hornets 69. LaMelo Ball, free throw on the way, is good. Back to a 24-point game. 1:48 left to go in the third quarter. LaMelo looking to get both free throws here. LaMelo free throw on the way is good. How many first-round picks did the Magic give up to get Desmond Bane? Was it 3 first-rounders? That's crazy. 94-71. Desmond Bane has it top of the key here for Orlando. Goes to his right, working to drive down low inside. Shot is off the mark, boarded by the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball looking to run in transition here. LaMelo top of the key against Desmond Bane. One-on-one here. LaMelo drives, stolen away by Desmond Bane. Bane comes up with it. It's going to be a foul called away from the basketball on the Hornets. And it's going to be Magic basketball. I'm Hans and I'm Franz, and we're here to pump you up. Oh, man. 94-71 basketball game. Magic down by 23. 1:23 left to play in the third quarter. Bane free throw on the way is good. 95-71. 1:23 left to go in the third quarter. Magic up by 24. Wendell Carter on the bench. 4 first-round picks. Wow. That's a big trade from the Magic. 4 first-rounders for one guy. 96-71 basketball game. For Desmond Bane. Bane's good, but 4 first-rounders. Brandon Miller, top of the key here, outside. Miller has it, looking down low to Diabate. It's going to be stripped away here by the Magic. Magic come up with it to De Silva, up to Franz. Franz alley-oop, slam to Kane. 98-71 basketball game. Magic up by 27 points. We're going to another commercial break. Yeah, I mean, like, if the Hornets just kept this game close, you know, they would still be in this. Like, LaMelo's taking over. Guys starting to hit some shots, but it just hasn't worked out that way. 18 turnovers from the Hornets. Brandon Miller catch and shoot 3 on the way is off the mark. It's going to be boarded by the Magic. Up the floor here inside to Franz for the slam. 100-71 basketball game. 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. LaMelo Ball has on the right wing, takes a deep 3 off the mark, boarded by Desmond Bane. Bane back the other way for the Orlando Magic, crosses half court in transition, working against Brandon Miller. 25 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Desmond Bane has it on the right wing here, working against Knipple. Bane has it, drives in the paint, right-handed layup for Bane is no good, boarded by Brandon Miller. Up the floor goes Miles Bridges. Bridges in transition, crosses half court here, drives to the rim, kick it back out to Knipple. Thought about a 3, drives inside, back out to Bridges from the corner for 3. That's off the mark. Ball is underneath, it's going to be a foul called away from the basketball against the Hornets, Magic basketball. A second left to go in the third quarter. Magic up by 29 points over the Hornets. Free throws coming on the way here for Orlando. Magic are in the bonus. First free throw's good for Goga. A 30-point lead in a must-win situation for both teams. A second left to go in the third quarter. Goga at the free throw line. Second free throw on the way here for Goga is good. 102-71. Brandon Miller has to fire from beyond the half-court line. No good. It's going to be a dominant performance so far from the Magic. 102-71. We're going to the fourth quarter, and we're also heading to another commercial break. What's up, Danger Mode? One thing for sure, do not want to see the Magic on hype train playing all-out ball. Makes it more irritating. Yeah, I think, it should be it's going to be a good competitive series. Magic have a guy they traded 4 first-rounders for. It's like, okay, he's got to show up for them in the postseason. No ifs, ands, or buts. Bane's got to average at least, 18 or 19 a game to make that justifiable. And they got to win games, too. Franz is still kind of wishy-washy back from that injury he faced. Their whole offense is going to run through Paolo. And I think he's going to go to the free throw line a lot in the first round series against the Pistons. But you know what? Like I said, props to the Magic. I'm glad they won because they've clearly shown that they are the better team tonight, and they're going to make it a competitive playoff series for Pistons fans. So it'll be an interesting series. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, guys, let me know in the chat. We're going to chill here until the fourth quarter begins. Paolo and LaMelo both have 23 points. Tigers 0-0, bottom of the 10th, 1 out, runners at the corners for the Red Sox. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a way more competitive game, guys. It's just crazy that a team that was a 2.5-point favorite is getting destroyed by 31 points. I mean, that's just crazy to me. Refs will feed the hype. Yeah, I think you're right, Danger. I think that there could go a lot of calls the Magic way. I could definitely see that happening. But again, the last time we faced the Magic beat us. We had a couple of our starters missing. But they're gonna definitely drive a lot in this game. They're gonna attack the paint a ton, especially from Paolo. I mean, I could see him going to the free throw line like 7 or 8 times a game. Back from commercial break. One more quarter. 11:49 left to go in the fourth quarter. Franz off the window. Shot is good off the glass. Unfortunately, you guys aren't going to see me shave my head. But it was worth the effort to maybe get that down. 11:35 left to go. Kobe White misses the shot. Kalkbrenner tried to put it up. That's no good. Boarded by Desmond Bane and the Orlando Magic. Magic top of the key here. Working against the Hornets one-on-one. They're going to call an offensive foul away from the basketball, I believe, on Jalen Suggs. Hornets are going to get it back. 11:22 left to go in regulation. NBA play-in tournament's been pretty good, though, up until this point. I mean, you've had all close games so far until tonight. The Boston Red Sox win it in the 10th inning, 1-0. 104-71, Kobe White has it, off to Miles Bridges. Bridges bothered by Franz Wagner, out to Con Knippel. Knippel fires for 3, that's off the mark, boarded by Franz Wagner. Magic get it back here. Black has the top of the key, one-on-one. Working against the Charlotte Hornets, outside here to Franz Wagner. Bane has it, step back 3 on the way for Desmond Bane. That's off the mark, boarded by the Hornets. Hornets come up with a green, gets it back. Knippel fires off to Kobe White. Kobe White has it on the right wing here, drives inside. It's going to be last touch by the Hornets, turnover by Charlotte. Magic are going to get it back here. James checks back into the basketball game for Charlotte. .104-71 basketball game. Magic up by 23. 10:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Goga has it, one-on-one against Miles Bridges. They're going to call a foul on Bridges. Charlotte Hornets, all their stars are under contract next season. They got 2 first-round picks in this upcoming draft. Kobe White is a free agent for them, so we're going to see how he, if he stays with the team, if he exits, we'll see what happens with that. Paolo Banchero, top of the key, working against Miles Bridges. 10:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. Paolo has on the right wing here, outside to Jalen Suggs. Suggs, mid-range jump shots off the mark, boarded by Goga, down low. Goga has it, working against James. Outside here for Black for 3. Black misses the shot, boarded by James. Yeah, Magic were in the playoffs last year. I forgot who they lost to in the first round. 10:09 left to go. Bridges draws the foul. Who did the Magic lose to in playoffs? The Sixers. No, I'm sorry. That's 2025. The Celtics. Yeah, they were the 7 seed. They lost the Celtics last year in the first round. 104-72. Bridges makes the first free throw. 10:07 left to play in the fourth quarter. Bridges, free throw on the way here is good. No problem. I'll be right back, guys. Tigers game just ended. We're going to give you guys a short for that one. So I'll be right back, guys. So give me 5 minutes. I'll be delayed a little bit, but I'll be right back. I got to cover the Tigers game that just ended. You might be able to hear me in a second. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. It's just kind of a blowout. It's like, all right, well, time for Tigers talk. Let's update the scoreboard here, guys. 104 to 73 still. Let me see. 9:39. There's a foul right now. Okay, a loose ball foul. Okay, good. So still the same score. Give me 1 second, guys. You like that be right back animation? There's more where that came from. You'll see on Sunday. I really thought this was going to be a way more competitive game. Like, it's just embarrassing how the Hornets showed up tonight. Absolutely embarrassing. Like, your season's on the line and you're down 32 on the road. Like, come on, dude. $106.73. Gotta post this Tigers short, guys. Give me 1 second. We'll be back. Yeah, and I thought it was gonna be a close game. And I was wrong. $106.73. Getting it back in the swing of things, guys. Tristan DeSilva, offensive foul turnover. 8:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. About to wrap things up here, guys. If you guys are new to the stream, like the live stream, subscribe. Scoreboard's still accurate. 106.73. I'm going to get back to the play-by-play in just a second here. Alrighty. Hasn't been a bucket in the last couple minutes. It's still been 106.73. Missed three-pointer from Sion James. Hornets grab the rebound. Back the other way goes the Hornets. Yeah, they got like... They're starting to sub in their third and fourth stringers, both from the Hornets and the Magic. Magic finally flip-flopped on the pole. That's funny. 106.73. Hornets get the bucket. 106.75 now. Kobe White makes the layup. Hornets knock down a three. Sion James puts in the triple. 106.78. Come on, Facebook. So I upload stuff, my shorts, to Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Facebook always takes the longest to post. I don't know why that is. It's very frustrating and annoying, though. Come on. You can get there. Missed shot from Anthony Black. Carter grabs the rebound. Come on, dude. Really? You're going to take forever to upload this reel? Come on, Facebook. Oh, my goodness. Every time, man. Carter makes the dunk. 108-78, 30-point basketball game. De Silva gets called for the foul. trying to upload this Tigers short to my Facebook page. If you guys aren't following me on Facebook, you can follow me on Facebook. It's just Sheer Sports. Magic take a timeout anyways. That's their second timeout. Oh my word, what is going on? Yeah, timeout, guys. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with me tonight. Sorry it wasn't the most hype stream ever. I really thought it was going to be a way better game than this. And it just did not turn out the way I thought it was going to. But, you know, we tried to do stuff that wasn't Pistons related, and it was all right. We're going to stick to just Pistons content, so that's what you guys obviously want to see. So I might, the thing is, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do when the Pistons season is over. I might do like Tiger stuff, like Tiger watch parties in the summer. I think that could be kind of fun. Luckily for the Tigers, they got a game every day, which is nice. Yeah, Red Sox. I knew that was gonna happen. Tigers are horrible in extra inning games. They always allow that guy to get to third quickly, and then it's just like a wrap from there. Yeah, I respect a lot of baseball guys. I don't think I would do play-by-play. I mean, I would do like watch parties maybe in the summer for the Tigers when the Piston season is over. Baseball is just so boring to commentate. I mean, you have like maybe one exciting play every inning. But yeah, basketball is just more fun for me to commentate. But watch parties could be something to do in the summertime for the Tigers. I could maybe do something like that if you guys would be interested for that. But you live, you learn, you tried. But anyways, the Magic are going to face the Pistons. And it's going to be a good competitive series. At least I think so. This Facebook thing is taking forever to upload. Yeah, if you guys are on Facebook, if you want to follow me on Facebook, it's just Sheer Sports. 2 words, Sheer Sports. I just post my shorts over there, so like anything, you know, quick to the point, a minute or less, I give my thoughts over there. But appreciate you guys all hanging out with me tonight, though, guys. Sorry the game was a blowout and kind of sucked. I mean, I really thought it was going to be a competitive, close basketball game. The first couple games we've had in the play-in tournament have been terrific. And then the Magic just blow out the Hornets, and it wasn't even remotely close. Magic are up by 30 here. 6:22 left to play in the fourth quarter. Desmond Bane gets the defensive rebound back the other way for the Magic. Magic need to clear the bench. Yeah, they really do. All right, forget it. This Facebook is just not uploading. Freaking Zuckerberg. Where am I? Prime Video. Karma hitting LaMelo Ball today for injuring Bam. Yeah, I mean, what goes around comes around. 110.78. We're going to go back to a commercial break. Of course we are. That's hysterical. But it's going to be a good competitive matchup. Pistons are going to take on the Orlando Magic. 5:42 left to play in the fourth quarter. You got Tillman, Saloon, Green, Mann, and James on the floor for the Hornets. Magic are going to finally pull their starters. This has been a really long game. Like, I think there was a lot of offensive fouls in this one. 110-78. It just completely sucks. Like, I enjoy commentating games. I don't mind if it's a Pistons game, but when you're trying to do a game and the Magic just, 38-16 in the first quarter, 30-21. The third quarter was pretty even, 34 points apiece. But yeah, maybe if we had a better game, we'd have a better turnout. But it is what it is. It is what it is. This Facebook thing is not posting. This is ridiculous. It's having a good time. Oh, it finally uploaded. Oh, it's a miracle. It's a freaking miracle. It's a miracle. But I think you guys will like the game on Sunday. I got a couple tricks up my sleeve. We're going to have a hype video to start the stream. It's going to be a 5-minute introduction video. I'm going to go live right at 6:30. So 6:30 Eastern time, Sunday night. We'll be going live. You guys will get it'll be a 5-minute countdown of like all my best calls throughout the season. We're going to post like a hype video tomorrow. It's been like a minute long video of my hype show of my best calls tomorrow. And then we got the game on Sunday. I got a couple tricks up my sleeve. There's going to be a wardrobe change. We're going to have a couple of these animations. One of them you guys are seeing right now, the Be Right Back stuff. We're going to have trivia at the halftime break, so that'll be fun. And it'll be cool. All right. We're going to finish off the rest of this game here. It's expanding. I can't wait. All right. We're back from commercial break. Magic are up 50,000 points, and we're going to have some fun. $110-78. Warriors and Suns are up next. That should be a better game. I'd imagine. Steph Curry versus Booker. That should be good. Hornets are going to be eliminated. 78-110 in the fourth quarter. That is just embarrassing. Embarrassing. Magic have pulled all their starters. Magic, top of the key here. I don't even know half these guys. Mo Wagner, Penda, Black, Jason Richardson, and Jet Howard on the floor here for the Magic. Magic get it back here, top of the key. One-on-one drives inside. Reverse layup is no good. Boarded by Xavier Tillman. Pat Connaughton checks in the game here for the Hornets. Remember when he was on the Bucks? Connaughton lays up and in down low. 108-80 basketball game. 5:08 left to play. Magic drive back the other way. Right-handed layup is good. Underneath the basket goes, was that Black that made that one? No, that was Penda. Penda made that one. 4:56 left to play. Mann driving inside here. Kick it back outside for the Hornets. They thought about a three. They drive now inside. Layup off the windows. No good. They're going to go to the free throw line. 110-80 basketball game. We are going to finish what we started. Well, we experimented and we failed. I couldn't tell if it was more of a combination between like the Magic just destroying the Hornets or the fact that people only care about Detroit stuff. So it is what it is, though. 112-81 basketball game. 4:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now we know for the future, though, at least. I think shorts are good for non-Detroit stuff content, but streams obviously is definitely Detroit only. Jace Richardson grabs the rebound here for the Magic. Outside here for Black, top of the key, one-on-one. Black goes to his right. On the right wing here, Black drives inside over Tillman is good. 114.81. Booker needs to play better. The Warriors win easily. Yeah, I agree 100%. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with me, though, tonight, guys. You guys are fantastic. I promise Sunday's show is going to be way better. I promise you. 4:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hornets corner 3 is good on the way. 114.84. 4 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. This game is torture, though. I mean, if it was at least a competitive game, it'd be more entertaining, but it's just been a nightmare. It's just been a very long game so far. Connaughton has it, top of the key here. Driving down low, outside to Tillman. Tillman, Spartan Dog, drives baseline inside here. Tillman, layup is good for Xavier Tillman, 114.86. 3:38 left to play in the fourth quarter. Magic 114, Hornets 86. 3:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Black has it, top of the key here, working against the Charlotte Hornets, one-on-one. Black looking to get it off to Jace Richardson. Richardson has it poked away here by the Hornets. Hornets back the other way here, drive inside. Layup is good for Charlotte, 114.88. Xavier Tillman made a Final Four with Cassius Winston back in the day. 3:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. Black has it, top of the key here, working against the Charlotte Hornets, one-on-one. Questioning my life decisions on this Friday night, but that's all right. Chase Richardson fires off to Mo Wagner. He tries a 3, no good, boarded by the Charlotte Hornets. Hornets get it back the other way here, crosses half court over to Pat Connaughton. Connaughton has the top of the key here, goes to his right, drives inside, kick it back out here to Mann. Mann tries a 3 from the left wing, in and out. It's going to be boarded by Jace Richardson. Richardson up the floor here, finds his man underneath for the slam. 116-88 basketball game. 2:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. Mann has it. Richardson fouls him. And it's going to be free throws here for the Hornets, I believe. Jet Howard. What a guy. Wasn't he a one and done from Michigan? His dad, Juwan Howard, coached him. I forgot if he was a 1 or a 2-year player for the Wolverines. Mann makes the first free throw, up and in. Magic and Pistons. That's going to be a good series. Carter checks in the game here for the Orlando Magic. He was a one and done. Wow. Was he a first rounder too? It's crazy how some of these first rounders, like, again, the fit is everything for the team. Like, even Jace Richardson, like, he was a good player coming out of Michigan State, but I feel like if he got drafted to a better situation team, a team that sucked, I think he would have gotten way more playing time. Richardson fires outside for 3 is good. Finds his teammate. That was, who made that shot? Was that Howard? Howard made the 3. 119-90. Hornets fire for 3. It's off the mark. 150 left to go in the fourth quarter. Magic 119, Hornets 90. Jace Richardson has it on the right wing here. Looking down low to Wagner. Mo Wagner drives baseline, driving inside, back outside here for Jet Howard. Howard has it, drives baseline inside, backdoor find to Carter. Carter has it poked away. It's going to be Magic basketball, I think. 4 seconds on the shot clock. What's up, Lamar? All that talk for the Hornets just to miss the playoffs. I know, dude. I woke he wanted to play the Hornets, but they played dirty, so they got what they deserve. Yeah, I agree, Lamar. I mean, I was fine with either team, whoever the Pistons whoever they were going to face. I think we're going to be fine, no problem. But I'm glad the better team won as well, because it should be a way more competitive playoff series. 119-90. 114 left to go in the fourth quarter. Magic kick it back out to Carter. Finds Jace Richardson from the corner for 3. It's off the mark, boarded by the Hornets. It's just so weird. Like, if you're a late first rounder, you kind of almost want to go to a crappy team. Because if you get drafted to a good team, you're not going to play much. So it's like, would you rather play a lot on a crappy team, and because of that, your minutes could actually end up landing you a bigger contract? Or would you want to be like on a good team? Jace Richardson lays it up and in. On a good team, but your minutes are very short, so you better make the most out of your minutes, because if you don't, you're going to be kind of overlooked by the starters. Yeah, no more ankles to be grabbed for sure. 121-90. Clock is running out here. Hornets put up a 3, no good. Magic grabbed the rebound, and that is all she wrote, folks. Hornets are going to win it 121-90. And we got Pistons versus Magic Sunday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate you guys all watching the stream. I don't know what to think about this game. I think I would have enjoyed it way more if it was way closer, but the fact that Magic just completely destroyed the Hornets made it less hyped. So it is what it is. But I think we're going to probably only do Pistons the rest of the way. We might do Western Conference, Eastern Conference if the Pistons aren't there. But hopefully they're there. And then maybe a little Tigers stuff in between here. But love you guys. God bless. I will see you all. Pistons, Magic, Game 1, Sunday night. Be there to be square. We're going to have a hype video to start the stream. 5-minute hype video. We're going to have a trivia at the halftime, Pistons trivia, which is going to be fun. And then we're going to have a wardrobe change and a couple transitions back and forth. So it's going to be pretty fantastic. Love you all. I'll see you all Sunday night, 6:30 Eastern. And I promise it's going to be a better game. Magic and Pistons. Let's do this. See ya on Sunday. Adios, guys. Peace out.